Life is a journey marked by choices, challenges, and countless moments where we either step forward with clarity or get tangled in confusion. We're constantly pulled in different directions, trying to keep up with expectations, responsibilities, and a world that never seems to slow down. And yet, deep down, many of us feel the same desire: to live with purpose, strength, and a sense of fulfillment that doesn't fade with each passing season. But what does it mean to live a truly meaningful life? Some people spend years chasing titles, money, or approval, only to feel empty at the end of it. Others hold on tightly to control, thinking they can shield themselves from pain or loss. And then there are those who repeat the same patterns, making choices that bring them right back to where they started, feeling stuck and uncertain. There's a truth that many wise minds across history have shared, though, and it's this: lasting happiness and peace don't come from chasing or controlling, but from something much deeper, from understanding, resilience, and a steady, clear heart. This clarity is the core of Stoicism. Far from a strict philosophy, Stoicism is about practical wisdom, a way of living that cuts through the noise and reminds us what really matters. The Stoics believed in building inner strength, in developing a calm and confident mind that could face whatever life brings. And they didn't just sit around thinking about it, they practiced it daily, testing their beliefs in the rough and tumble of everyday life. Now, that's where we come in. You're here because there's a part of you that wants more, a life that's anchored, steady, and full of purpose. Maybe you've felt the sting of disappointment, a sense that life isn't quite matching your hopes, or perhaps a desire to break free from the opinions and pressures that surround you. Whether you're in a season of growth or hardship, Stoicism has lessons that can help you transform your mind, actions, and spirit. So, what if we could learn, right here, some of the greatest insights ever shared on living well, the ones that can lift your perspective and shape your choices? Lessons that speak to the timeless questions we all have, like how to build resilience when life knocks us down, or how to handle difficult people without losing our peace. Think of it as an inner toolkit, a resource that goes far beyond fleeting motivation, getting to the very heart of what it means to thrive. Here's what we'll explore: lessons on strength and resilience drawn from Marcus Aurelius, insights on identifying and managing toxic people, ways to let go of unnecessary control and find calm, methods for attracting what you need without force, and countless practices that help you live with dignity, peace, and a quiet confidence that needs no approval. We'll cover the big questions and the small steps. These aren't grand ideas that stay on paper. They're tools that you can weave into your daily life, choices that make a difference one moment at a time. Some people might ask, why Stoicism? What does an ancient philosophy have to offer us today? Well, the Stoics lived in challenging times, surrounded by uncertainty, public duties, and the stresses of leadership and survival. They faced losses, health struggles, and political chaos. Yet in the face of all that, they practiced inner calm and sought to make wise choices. Their words echo down to us, not because they're old, but because they speak to truths that don't fade. At the end of the day, we're all still searching for peace, meaning, and a way to handle life's ups and downs with courage. But don't worry, this isn't a heavy philosophy class or a list of rigid rules. Stoicism is about keeping things simple and focused on what we can control. It's about learning to respond to life with patience, to see through the noise, and to be comfortable in our own skin, regardless of what's happening around us. It's about showing up every day, ready to handle whatever comes our way, not through force or denial, but with a sense of openness and a steady heart. And best of all, it's practical. The Stoics weren't interested in high-minded theories. They wanted real, grounded ways to live better. So let's be honest here. Life can be messy. There are times when things feel out of control, when disappointments pile up, and we're left wondering if we're moving in the right direction at all. Relationships get tricky, jobs can be draining, and sometimes even just getting through a day feels like a victory. But in all of this, Stoicism offers a way forward. It teaches us not to run from these challenges, but to use them as stepping stones for growth. It's not about perfection. It's about becoming more resilient, more open, and more at ease, even when life gets tough. Through Stoic principles, we learn to quiet the mind, to step back from the rush, and to choose our responses wisely. We learn to value our time, to focus on what truly matters, and to let go of the things that don't serve us. And perhaps most importantly, we learn to cultivate a deep respect for ourselves, our values, our strengths, and our boundaries. Stoicism encourages us to take ownership of our lives, to stand strong in the face of criticism, and to build a foundation that doesn't crumble when others disagree. As we go through these lessons, remember that real growth isn't about big, dramatic changes. It's in the small, steady steps, the daily habits that add up over time. It's in choosing to practice patience when it's easier to snap, or deciding to see challenges as opportunities for growth. Each lesson, when lived out, has the power to shape us from the inside out. And that's the beauty of this journey. It's not about trying to impress anyone or living up to a standard. It's about becoming the person you're truly meant to be, grounded, calm, and content. And here's a little secret. The Stoics didn't expect themselves to be perfect. They knew that real life is a balance, a mix of ups and downs, moments of clarity, and times of struggle. They accepted that life is full of unpredictability, and that true strength is found in how we navigate those waves, not in trying to control them. This is the spirit of Stoicism, a quiet power that builds you up without needing applause or recognition, a confidence that rests in knowing you're living in alignment with your values. In the pages that follow, we're not just learning about Stoicism, we're building a way of life, one that honors your strengths, respects your limits, and helps you see the beauty of a simpler, more intentional life. We'll dive into practical wisdom, the kind that doesn't just fill your mind, but touches your heart. You'll find encouragement to set boundaries, guidance for tough relationships, and lessons on cultivating a calm, clear mind that can see through the chaos. As you take in each lesson, know this: you have everything you need to live a fulfilling, grounded, and truly remarkable life. All it takes is a willingness to embrace these teachings, to let them guide your choices, and to trust that each step forward is bringing you closer to a life that's aligned with your deepest values. So, let's step forward together. Let's look beyond the distractions and embrace what truly matters. You'll find here not just lessons, but reminders of who you really are beneath the noise, a person with strength, wisdom, and a heart ready to grow. With each principle, you're not just adding knowledge, you're transforming how you approach life, bringing new clarity and peace to every step. Here's to the journey. May it bring you resilience, clarity, and a profound sense of purpose. In the journey of life, there's one thing we all face: adversity. It shows up in countless forms, testing our patience, our strength, and our sense of self. But adversity can also become a guide, showing us what we're truly capable of, and helping us build inner strength that can't be shaken by external circumstances. The Stoics understood this better than anyone, and Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king of Rome, captured the essence of resilience in his writings. His words don't just inspire, they offer practical ways to cultivate a strength so deep it becomes part of who you are. Resilience isn't about avoiding hardship, but about embracing life's challenges with an open heart and mind. Marcus taught that strength comes from within, from learning to master our minds and emotions rather than being swayed by the events around us. His lessons in resilience aren't quick fixes or empty promises. They're timeless principles for transforming how we react to life's inevitable storms. For Marcus, resilience meant more than surviving. It was about thriving, about facing trials with calm confidence and emerging stronger each time. Here's how each of his teachings can help build unbreakable strength and a sense of inner peace. When Marcus spoke of resilience, he pointed first to the power of perspective. Life may throw unexpected challenges, but he believed we hold the power to choose our view. Seeing adversity as a path to growth rather than as a punishment or obstacle changes the entire experience. For him, resilience started with seeing difficulties as opportunities to cultivate virtues like patience, courage, and compassion. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" he urged us to consider, "What strength can this bring out in me?" In every hardship lies a lesson, and every lesson strengthens our inner resolve, creating a wellspring of calm that no external force can disturb. Marcus emphasized that resilience is built in the mind, through our ability to accept what happens without resistance. Resisting reality doesn't change it. It only leads to frustration and suffering. By accepting what we cannot change, we conserve energy to focus on what we can control, our response. This acceptance doesn't mean passivity. It's an active choice to move with life's flow rather than against it. To Marcus, resilience meant learning the art of acceptance, of understanding that some things are beyond our influence and focusing instead on how we respond. This inner discipline frees us from the exhausting battle against reality and brings a sense of calm in the face of uncertainty. Another lesson in resilience is the practice of detachment. Marcus taught that true strength comes from within, not from our attachments to people, possessions, or status. By recognizing that these external things are transient, we learn to hold them lightly, without basing our happiness or stability on their presence. Detachment isn't about not caring, it's about caring wisely, understanding that nothing outside ourselves defines our worth or peace. Marcus saw resilience as the ability to stand firm within, regardless of what is gained or lost, and to find contentment that isn't dependent on external circumstances. This detachment allows us to move forward with strength, even when things don't go as planned. In Marcus's eyes, resilience also meant facing our fears head-on. He believed that avoiding discomfort weakens us, while embracing it builds courage. Every time we face a fear or discomfort, we expand our capacity for resilience. Marcus didn't shy away from the reality of fear. He saw it as a necessary part of growth. By gradually exposing ourselves to what we fear, we become stronger, more capable, and more comfortable in discomfort. This courage to face discomfort doesn't eliminate fear, but helps us act in spite of it, building a sense of bravery that becomes a permanent part of who we are. Marcus also spoke of resilience as self-discipline, the ability to guide our actions in alignment with our values, regardless of temptation or impulse. Self-discipline is the backbone of inner strength, the ability to delay gratification and choose long-term benefits over short-term comfort. For Marcus, resilience meant cultivating habits that reinforce our values, whether it's maintaining integrity under pressure or prioritizing our health and well-being. This self-discipline fortifies us, creating a steady foundation that allows us to face adversity without losing our grounding. By building self-discipline, we create a life aligned with our principles, strengthening our resilience with each disciplined choice. A key aspect of resilience for Marcus was the ability to control our thoughts. He taught that our thoughts shape our reality and that unchecked negative thinking can turn small challenges into overwhelming obstacles. Resilience means mastering our minds, learning to identify and redirect negative thoughts before they take root. By focusing on constructive, empowering thoughts, we build a mental fortress that keeps us steady, even in turbulent times. Marcus believed that resilience begins with controlling our inner dialogue, choosing thoughts that build strength rather than undermine it. This mental discipline creates an unshakable inner calm, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with a clear, focused mind. Marcus also emphasized gratitude as a source of resilience. He believed that gratitude shifts our focus from what's lacking to what's present, grounding us in the blessings we have. Practicing gratitude during difficult times brings perspective and reminds us of the strength we possess. It encourages us to look for the good, even in hardship, which builds resilience by transforming our view of adversity. By appreciating what we have, we cultivate a mindset that finds value in every experience, creating a steady foundation of positivity that helps us withstand life's storms. Gratitude doesn't ignore difficulty. It sees through it, finding a deeper appreciation for life's richness. Compassion was another cornerstone of resilience for Marcus. He saw that adversity can make us better if we let it increase our empathy for others. By approaching others with compassion, we create bonds that support us through tough times. This compassion isn't just for others, it's also for ourselves, as we learn to forgive our own mistakes and embrace our imperfections. Marcus believed that resilience includes the courage to be kind, both to ourselves and others. Compassion transforms how we experience hardship, turning pain into a bridge that connects us with others and brings healing rather than isolation. This compassionate approach strengthens our resilience, helping us face challenges with an open heart. Patience is a quiet but powerful aspect of resilience. Marcus understood that growth takes time and that rushing the process often leads to frustration and discouragement. He taught that resilience is found in patience, the ability to endure and keep moving forward, even when progress feels slow. Patience allows us to stay the course, trusting that every step, no matter how small, contributes to our growth. Marcus encouraged us to view patience not as waiting, but as a steady commitment to our path. This patience creates a resilient mindset, one that isn't easily thrown off course by setbacks, allowing us to persevere with confidence and calm. In Marcus's philosophy, resilience also meant finding peace within oneself. He believed that true strength comes from a quiet mind, one that isn't constantly swayed by external events. This inner peace isn't passive, it's a cultivated calm that allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. For Marcus, resilience was the ability to stay centered, to maintain a clear mind regardless of what's happening around us. This inner peace is the foundation of all resilience, giving us the stability to face challenges without losing ourselves. By cultivating this peace, we build a resilience that isn't easily shaken, a calm that sees us through even the toughest times. Each of these lessons from Marcus Aurelius forms a piece of the resilience puzzle, helping us build an unbreakable inner strength. These aren't just ideas to ponder, but practices to live by, actions that shape who we are and how we face life. As we integrate these principles, we begin to experience a shift, a steadiness that grows over time, a calm confidence that doesn't need the approval of others. This resilience isn't about appearing strong, it's about becoming strong in a way that's quiet, lasting, and deeply personal. Resilience, in Marcus's view, is the art of thriving in all seasons of life. It's about facing what comes with courage, clarity, and a heart that remains open. Through these teachings, we gain more than strength. We gain the ability to find peace, purpose, and a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond any single achievement. This is the gift of Stoicism, not an escape from hardship, but a way to meet it with grace and emerge wiser and stronger each time. These lessons aren't just for times of crisis, but for every day, as we navigate life's many paths with a mind and heart prepared for whatever comes. Each choice to embrace resilience, to face adversity with calm, and to build strength from within is a step toward a life that isn't just endured, but lived fully, with courage, purpose, and unbreakable inner peace. As we move from building resilience within ourselves, it's time to look at an equally important challenge: how to navigate relationships with people who may not have our best interests at heart. Life brings all kinds of people into our paths, and while many enrich us, others can quietly drain our energy, unsettle our peace, or lead us away from our values. Dangerous people often operate subtly, and the Stoics knew that protecting our inner peace sometimes requires clear, wise boundaries. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoics spoke about the importance of discerning the character of those around us, seeing them as they truly are rather than as we wish them to be. Identifying people who have harmful intentions or behaviors isn't about labeling others, but about safeguarding our well-being, ensuring that we remain centered and strong. Dangerous people don't always appear as obvious threats. They can show up as friends, colleagues, or even family members, gradually sowing negativity or manipulation. Recognizing these signs allows us to maintain our peace, stay true to our values, and respond with the calm detachment the Stoics valued. One key sign of a dangerous person is inconsistency between their words and actions. They might promise kindness, support, or loyalty, yet their actions reveal a different truth. These individuals may speak of trust and respect, but act in ways that undermine it. This inconsistency is more than just occasional forgetfulness or error. It's a pattern that erodes confidence and clarity. A person's actions tell the true story of their character, and when those actions don't match their words, it's wise to take a step back and reassess. Responding with Stoic clarity means acknowledging the mismatch without getting entangled in their justifications, calmly setting boundaries to protect one's peace. Another indication of dangerous behavior is a tendency to manipulate emotions. This is often subtle and can leave us feeling guilty, anxious, or constantly on edge. Such individuals might use flattery, guilt, or even pity to sway others into doing what they want. The Stoics taught that true inner strength comes from emotional independence, so recognizing manipulation allows us to maintain control over our feelings. Responding here means practicing self-awareness, seeing through emotional games, and responding with a gentle yet firm refusal to be influenced by these tactics. This isn't about rejecting people, but about standing guard over our emotions, keeping them grounded and clear. Those who criticize harshly or unfairly often have hidden motives. They may present their comments as honesty or helpful feedback, but their words seem more focused on undermining than uplifting. Criticism from such individuals often lacks empathy, coming across as a tool to control rather than to help. Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics valued constructive growth, but they knew that destructive criticism serves only to weaken the spirit. By recognizing this type of behavior, we can choose to disregard unkind judgments while focusing on genuine self-improvement. Responding with dignity here means embracing only feedback that aligns with our values and enhances our growth, letting harsh criticism pass without letting it affect our sense of worth. Another dangerous trait is a disregard for boundaries. People who repeatedly ignore or dismiss boundaries can drain energy and blur lines that should be clear. These individuals may subtly or overtly push limits, from encroaching on personal space to making demands that disregard our needs. Boundaries are essential for self-respect, and the Stoics understood the importance of maintaining them to preserve inner peace. By calmly but firmly reinforcing our boundaries, we send a clear message about our respect for ourselves and our limits. This isn't an act of aggression, but a quiet, consistent stance that keeps our interactions respectful and balanced. People who lack accountability for their actions often create turmoil. They may shift blame, deny responsibility, or use excuses to escape the consequences of their choices. This lack of accountability can leave us feeling confused, anxious, or questioning our own role in situations. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of self-responsibility as a cornerstone of integrity, and recognizing those who avoid it allows us to make wiser choices. Responding with stoic calm here involves refusing to shoulder unwarranted blame or guilt, standing firm in our boundaries, and holding others accountable without confrontation. This helps maintain clarity and prevents us from absorbing the negativity that such behavior can spread. Individuals who thrive on gossip and negative talk reveal their dangerous nature through the words they choose. Gossip erodes trust, spreads negativity, and creates an atmosphere of suspicion and insecurity. Stoic wisdom teaches us to avoid idle chatter and focus on conversations that build up rather than break down. People who gossip may try to draw us in, hoping to manipulate emotions or sway our perspective. But by recognizing this behavior, we can choose not to participate, responding with quiet distance or gently redirecting the conversation toward something more positive. This refusal to engage with gossip protects our integrity and preserves a space for honest, uplifting exchanges. A telltale sign of dangerous behavior is the need for control. Such individuals often seek to dominate conversations, plans, or even decisions that should be shared. This controlling nature can slowly erode our sense of independence and self-worth, making us feel boxed in or uncertain of our choices. The Stoics valued freedom of thought and choice, understanding that control over others is a fragile, unsustainable form of power. By observing and recognizing control tactics, we can reclaim our freedom, choosing to act independently and without fear. Responding here means quietly affirming our decisions, gently pushing back on attempts to control, and maintaining our right to choose our path. Another characteristic of dangerous individuals is their tendency to envy. Envy drives them to subtly undermine the achievements or happiness of others, often through passive-aggressive comments, dismissiveness, or subtle acts of sabotage. Such behavior, rooted in insecurity, can diminish our joy and create a toxic environment if left unchecked. Marcus Aurelius taught the importance of celebrating others and recognizing shared humanity, seeing envy as a corrosive force. By identifying envy, we avoid being drawn into its cycle, responding instead with compassion or detachment. This keeps us focused on our own goals, unshaken by attempts to pull us down. Another sign is unpredictability, which creates an unstable environment. People who are emotionally volatile or inconsistent in their behavior can leave us constantly on edge, unsure of what to expect next. This volatility disrupts peace and makes genuine connection difficult. The Stoics valued stability and the calm that comes from predictability, teaching us to seek environments that support, not disturb, our inner peace. Responding to unpredictability means maintaining emotional distance, setting firm boundaries, and, when possible, choosing not to rely on such individuals for stability. This approach helps keep our lives peaceful and protects us from the anxiety that comes with erratic behavior. A dangerous individual might habitually downplay or dismiss others' feelings. Such people may react with indifference or even mockery when faced with another person's emotions, revealing a lack of empathy. Marcus Aurelius understood that empathy and compassion are core to meaningful connections. When people dismiss or invalidate our feelings, they show a lack of respect for our experience. Responding with stoic calm here means choosing to share emotions only with those who respect them, refusing to engage deeply with people who lack empathy, and finding strength in our self-awareness. This preserves our sense of worth and keeps our relationships emotionally balanced. In understanding and recognizing these signs, we can safeguard our well-being while remaining compassionate and centered. These insights aren't about building walls, but about choosing relationships that enrich us and encourage our growth. By responding with quiet strength, respecting our values, and setting clear boundaries, we create a life where our peace and purpose are protected, allowing us to live with resilience and clarity even amidst challenges. With a clear understanding of the people to distance from, we now shift to the core principles that bring an exceptional life into reach. Stoicism holds secrets not for a life of mere survival, but one of fulfillment, strength, and purpose. These teachings go beyond material goals. They focus on a life that's rich in clarity, strength, and unshakable peace. The Stoics believed that true success doesn't come from chasing external desires alone, but from cultivating an inner state of resilience, wisdom, and grounded joy. Here, we unravel the keys to achieving everything meaningful through the timeless insights of Stoicism. The first key to an exceptional life is the practice of self-mastery. This doesn't mean controlling every external event, but mastering one's responses, thoughts, and impulses. Self-mastery builds a foundation of inner peace that external circumstances cannot disturb. The Stoics believed that the path to true freedom lies in governing ourselves rather than others. When we act from a place of self-control, we find ourselves less swayed by fleeting desires, disappointments, or fears. This steadiness allows us to respond to challenges from a place of strength and clarity, opening the door to a life marked by calm resilience. Another Stoic secret to an exceptional life is understanding that happiness is found within, not in the pursuit of external things. While society often pushes us to seek happiness in possessions, status, or approval, the Stoics knew that lasting joy comes from a peaceful mind. True happiness isn't dependent on external factors. It's cultivated by valuing what we have, nurturing gratitude, and finding contentment in simplicity. This internal joy remains unshaken by loss or hardship, creating a sense of satisfaction that isn't bound to any particular outcome. By anchoring happiness within, we avoid the endless chase for external validation and find contentment that grows over time. Living with intention is also a core principle for an exceptional life. The Stoics taught that a purposeful life is one where each action aligns with one's values and beliefs. Rather than moving through life on autopilot, we're encouraged to act deliberately, focusing on what truly matters. Living with intention means prioritizing growth, integrity, and meaningful pursuits over distractions and fleeting pleasures. This focus sharpens our awareness, helping us avoid actions that lead to regret or compromise. A life guided by purpose becomes richer as each choice reflects our highest values, bringing a deep sense of fulfillment and direction. The Stoics emphasized embracing challenges as essential to growth. They understood that a life without obstacles would lack depth, strength, and wisdom. Adversity, in their view, is a tool for building resilience, self-discipline, and courage. Rather than avoiding discomfort, the Stoics believed in facing it with an open heart, seeing each challenge as an opportunity to cultivate inner strength. This mindset transforms our relationship with hardship, allowing us to approach difficult moments as growth experiences. Through this lens, challenges become stepping stones, each one bringing us closer to the person we're meant to become, creating a life defined by resilience and confidence. Another Stoic secret is the art of detachment from outcomes. While goals and aspirations are natural, the Stoics taught that true peace comes from releasing attachment to specific outcomes. Detachment isn't about apathy, but about focusing on the process rather than obsessing over results. When we detach from outcomes, we're freed from the anxiety of trying to control every detail. This approach fosters a flexible mindset that adapts to changes and setbacks, allowing us to approach our goals with enthusiasm without becoming discouraged by obstacles. By embracing detachment, we find freedom in the journey itself, experiencing joy in the act rather than in a particular result. Stoic philosophy also emphasizes cultivating gratitude as a foundation for a fulfilling life. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to the blessings we already have. This practice nurtures a sense of abundance and appreciation, filling our lives with positivity. When we view each day through a lens of gratitude, we're less likely to be swayed by envy, fear, or dissatisfaction. Gratitude allows us to see the beauty in simplicity and find joy in moments that might otherwise go unnoticed. By integrating gratitude into our daily lives, we elevate our experience, finding peace and contentment in every season. The Stoics valued the practice of mindfulness, teaching that an exceptional life requires presence. When we live in the present moment, we're more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions, creating a sense of clarity that prevents regrets or anxieties from clouding our experience. Mindfulness allows us to engage deeply with each experience, whether it's joy or challenge, and to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This heightened awareness cultivates a sense of peace, as we're less entangled in past mistakes or future worries. Embracing mindfulness brings a sense of richness to each moment, helping us savor life's beauty and face its difficulties with grace. Another essential Stoic teaching is to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. This practice fosters peace by reducing unnecessary worry and frustration. When we focus on what's within our power, we direct our energy toward constructive actions rather than fixating on things beyond our reach. This clarity reduces stress and strengthens our resilience, helping us to face challenges calmly and effectively. By accepting what lies beyond our control, we cultivate a sense of acceptance and adaptability, allowing us to move gracefully through life's unpredictability without becoming overwhelmed or discouraged. The Stoics also taught the importance of inner reflection for self-improvement. Reflection is a tool for examining our thoughts, actions, and decisions, helping us grow with intention. By taking time to reflect, we gain insight into our strengths and areas for growth, allowing us to make wiser choices. Reflection builds self-awareness, revealing patterns that may limit us and guiding us toward better habits. This process of self-examination strengthens our character, encouraging a path of continuous improvement. Through reflection, we align our lives with our values, creating a journey marked by wisdom and mindful growth. Integrity was central to the Stoic way of life. Living with integrity means staying true to our principles, even when circumstances make it challenging. The Stoics believed that an exceptional life is rooted in honesty, kindness, and respect for others. By acting in alignment with our values, we build trust with ourselves and those around us, creating a foundation of authenticity. Integrity fosters a sense of self-respect that isn't influenced by the opinions or judgments of others. This steadfast commitment to principles brings clarity and purpose, helping us navigate life with confidence and unwavering inner peace. The practice of compassion is another pillar of a Stoic's exceptional life. The Stoics taught that compassion extends beyond sympathy. It involves active kindness and understanding toward others. Practicing compassion creates stronger relationships and nurtures a sense of interconnectedness that enriches our lives. When we approach others with empathy, we're more likely to experience harmony, reduce conflict, and foster mutual respect. This approach doesn't only benefit others, it strengthens our own character, helping us remain grounded in a spirit of goodwill. Compassion transforms how we engage with the world, filling our lives with warmth and unity. Humility is also essential to an exceptional life. The Stoics saw humility as a form of wisdom, an understanding that no matter how much we achieve, there's always more to learn. Humility helps us stay open to growth, acknowledging our strengths while recognizing our limitations. This openness creates space for continuous improvement and greater resilience in the face of challenges. Humility allows us to connect more genuinely with others, fostering relationships built on mutual respect rather than competition. By embracing humility, we live with a balanced sense of self-worth, guided by a desire to learn and grow rather than to impress. Each of these Stoic principles weaves together to create a life that isn't just lived, but deeply fulfilling. With self-mastery, mindfulness, gratitude, and compassion, we don't just pursue external achievements, but build an inner life that's rich, stable, and resilient. Stoic wisdom doesn't promise a life free from difficulties, but offers tools to navigate them with a clear mind and steady heart. By embracing these secrets, we achieve more than success. We cultivate an enduring peace, confidence, and sense of purpose that make life truly exceptional. Moving from the secrets to an exceptional life, we now turn to a principle that speaks to a deep, often overlooked wisdom: letting things flow without force. In a world driven by urgency, the idea of allowing life to unfold without constant pushing and struggling feels almost revolutionary. But the Stoics understood that true power comes from alignment, not resistance. They taught that by flowing with life rather than forcing it, we find a harmony that brings greater clarity, resilience, and inner peace. The Stoics saw force as a kind of tension, a resistance that keeps us from moving naturally with the rhythm of life. When we try to control every detail, we close ourselves off to the opportunities that arise naturally. By embracing this principle, we can approach life with an openness that encourages things to unfold as they're meant to, without the strain of constant effort. Instead of clinging to outcomes, the Stoics encourage us to release our grip, to trust that life's flow will take us where we need to go, often in ways we may not have anticipated. In letting go of the need to control, we free ourselves from the anxiety that comes with rigid expectations. Expectations often set us up for disappointment, as they limit our view of what's possible. By removing the pressure of predefined outcomes, we open ourselves to paths and solutions we may never have seen before. This flexibility allows us to engage with life fully, meeting each moment without the weight of assumptions. The Stoics believed that this surrender isn't a sign of weakness, but of wisdom, recognizing that life's mysteries often bring greater gifts than we could create through force alone. By releasing the need to push, we cultivate patience, a quality the Stoics regarded as essential. Patience isn't passive, it's an active acceptance that things take time, that growth and change don't happen on command. In allowing life to develop naturally, we build a resilience that helps us endure setbacks without frustration. This patience strengthens us, teaching us to wait without losing hope and to trust that the right moments will come when we're ready. The Stoics saw patience as an expression of inner calm, a peaceful assurance that aligns us with life's timing rather than against it. Letting go of force means learning to work with the circumstances at hand rather than against them. The Stoics understood that not every situation is ideal, but by accepting what is, we find ways to make the most of it. This adaptability allows us to thrive in any environment, recognizing that each moment offers a lesson, a challenge, or an opportunity for growth. By choosing to adapt rather than resist, we align ourselves with reality, conserving our energy for actions that truly matter. This adaptability brings a strength that no amount of force can achieve as we move with life rather than against it. The practice of non-resistance is closely tied to acceptance, a principle the Stoics held in high regard. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means recognizing that some things are beyond our control and choosing to focus on what we can influence. By accepting reality as it is, we release ourselves from the endless struggle to change the unchangeable. This acceptance frees us from frustration, allowing us to approach challenges with a clear mind and a calm heart. The Stoics knew that acceptance is a form of strength, a way to move forward without the baggage of unnecessary resistance. Choosing not to force outcomes also nurtures our creativity. When we allow life to unfold without imposing strict expectations, we open ourselves to new perspectives and solutions. This freedom from rigid control lets our minds explore possibilities we might have missed in a state of forced focus. Creativity, the Stoics understood, thrives in spaces of openness and calm, where ideas can flow without restriction. By choosing not to force our way through challenges, we create room for innovation, solutions, and insights to emerge naturally, often bringing clarity and progress beyond what we initially imagined. In embracing the flow of life, we also learn to trust ourselves more deeply. Force often stems from a lack of trust, a belief that we must control every outcome to ensure success. But the Stoics encouraged us to cultivate self-trust, a quiet confidence that we can handle whatever comes. This trust allows us to let go, to believe that we have the strength and wisdom to navigate life without constant control. When we trust ourselves, we no longer need to micromanage every detail, freeing us to live with a sense of calm assurance that strengthens our resilience and peace. Another benefit of releasing force is that it enhances our relationships. When we stop trying to control or manipulate the people around us, we create space for genuine connection. The Stoics valued respect and autonomy, recognizing that each person's path is unique. By letting others be themselves, we cultivate relationships based on mutual understanding rather than control. This respect fosters trust and creates bonds that endure, even through challenges. Letting go of the need to change others allows our connections to flourish naturally, bringing a deeper sense of peace and satisfaction to our interactions. Allowing life to unfold without force also teaches us humility. The Stoics saw humility as essential to wisdom, a reminder that we don't have all the answers. By releasing the need to control every aspect of our lives, we acknowledge that life holds mysteries beyond our understanding. This humility opens us to learning, allowing us to approach each experience with curiosity rather than rigidity. In accepting that we are part of something greater, we find a freedom that comes from not needing to have everything figured out. Humility deepens our sense of peace, helping us see life as a journey of discovery rather than a race to the finish. This principle of non-force also encourages us to simplify. Force often complicates life as we try to manage too many aspects at once. By letting go of the urge to control, we're free to focus on what truly matters, eliminating distractions and unnecessary burdens. This simplicity brings clarity, allowing us to prioritize our actions and energy on things that align with our values. The Stoics valued a life of simplicity, knowing that fewer distractions lead to greater peace. By choosing simplicity over force, we create a space where inner calm can thrive, helping us move through life with grace and purpose. Letting go of force allows us to embrace uncertainty with confidence. The Stoics taught that life is unpredictable, and attempting to control every outcome is a recipe for disappointment. By releasing the need for certainty, we become more comfortable with change, trusting that we have the resilience to adapt. This openness to the unknown brings a sense of freedom, allowing us to engage fully with each moment without the fear of what may come. Embracing uncertainty doesn't mean giving up. It means having faith in our ability to face life's changes with courage and composure. The practice of non-force also strengthens our resilience. When we stop resisting life, we build an inner strength that isn't easily shaken by external events. Resilience grows when we learn to flow with life's ups and downs rather than fighting against them. The Stoics knew that resilience isn't about never falling. It's about rising each time with renewed strength and clarity. By embracing this principle, we cultivate a flexibility that allows us to bend without breaking, adapting to life's challenges with a calm, centered spirit. In choosing not to force, we learn to live in harmony with life. This harmony brings a sense of peace that cannot be achieved through control. The Stoics believed that true happiness comes from aligning ourselves with nature, accepting its cycles, changes, and unpredictability. When we let go of force, we create a life that flows, a life that reflects our true values and intentions without the strain of constant effort. This harmony brings a quiet joy, a contentment that grows from knowing we're part of something greater than ourselves. Each of these insights forms a pathway to a life that is both peaceful and fulfilling. The Stoics didn't see non-force as a lack of ambition, but as a way to pursue goals with wisdom and patience. In releasing the need to control, we open ourselves to a life of calm strength, resilience, and joy. A life where we engage fully with each moment, trusting that the journey itself will guide us exactly where we're meant to be. Now, having explored the power of allowing life to unfold naturally, we move into a concept that speaks to the essence of Stoic virtue: how to inspire admiration without saying a single word. The Stoics understood that true influence comes not from loud words or grand gestures, but from the quiet strength of one's character. People are naturally drawn to those who embody integrity, calm, and purpose. When actions speak for themselves, they resonate far beyond words. Here, we'll uncover the qualities and practices that foster deep respect and admiration, creating a powerful presence that needs no explanation. The foundation of admiration is integrity. When our actions consistently align with our values, people recognize a sincerity that speaks volumes. Integrity creates a trust that words alone cannot achieve. The Stoics believed that living with integrity meant honoring one's values in every situation, not just when convenient. This consistency builds a reputation that people can rely on, evoking admiration rooted in respect. Integrity brings a quiet confidence that shines through our actions, creating an unspoken bond of trust that influences others on a profound level. By living with integrity, we inspire others to hold themselves to the same standard. Another key to admiration is calm resilience. Life is full of challenges, but those who face them with calm determination stand out. When we handle difficulties without losing our composure, we inspire respect and admiration from those around us. The Stoics valued a steady mind that remains focused despite adversity. This inner calm reveals a strength that people gravitate toward as it provides stability in uncertain times. Calm resilience isn't about denying emotions, but about responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. This controlled response sets a powerful example, showing others the value of maintaining peace even in chaos. Empathy is also central to becoming someone others admire. True empathy isn't about sympathy alone, but about understanding and sharing in the feelings of others. When we approach others with empathy, we create connections that don't need words to be felt. The Stoics encouraged compassion as a way to bridge differences and create unity. By listening deeply and showing genuine interest, we convey respect and understanding that leaves a lasting impression. This quiet empathy builds trust and admiration as people feel valued and understood, inspiring them to reflect the same kindness and respect in their actions. Humility is another quality that draws admiration. Those who approach life with humility show a willingness to learn and grow. Humility allows us to stay grounded, acknowledging our strengths without boasting and accepting our limitations without shame. The Stoics saw humility as essential to wisdom, reminding us that there is always more to learn. Humility creates a sense of approachability that attracts people, as it shows we value growth over recognition. By embracing humility, we become approachable and inspire respect through our openness and willingness to evolve. This quiet strength speaks volumes, inspiring others to pursue growth with the same grace. Another silent quality that inspires admiration is self-discipline. People are naturally drawn to those who demonstrate control over their desires and impulses, as self-discipline conveys focus and purpose. The Stoics saw self-discipline as a form of inner freedom, allowing one to act according to values rather than whims. When we exercise self-discipline, we show others that we are guided by principles, not fleeting desires. This controlled strength resonates with those around us, as it reveals a deep commitment to personal growth and integrity. By maintaining self-discipline, we set an example that encourages others to cultivate the same steadiness in their lives. Authenticity is a powerful, unspoken trait that naturally draws people in. Authenticity means living true to oneself, not bending to the expectations of others. The Stoics encouraged authenticity, teaching that our worth is not tied to external approval. When we act authentically, people see a genuine self that isn't masked by pretense or social pressures. This openness creates trust, as it shows we are comfortable in our own skin and honest in our intentions. Authenticity attracts admiration because it resonates with those who value sincerity and courage. By embracing authenticity, we inspire others to live true to themselves, creating a ripple of respect that goes beyond words. Patience is a quiet virtue that often goes unnoticed, but deeply impacts those around us. Patience reflects a calm strength that isn't easily swayed by frustration or haste. The Stoics saw patience as essential to wisdom, as it allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. When we approach life with patience, we create a sense of peace that others admire. This calm endurance shows that we're not rushing through life, but living mindfully, respecting each moment. Patience builds admiration as it demonstrates a balanced approach to life, showing others the value of steady progress over immediate gratification. Generosity is another silent quality that inspires admiration. Generosity isn't just about giving material things, it's about sharing time, attention, and kindness. The Stoics valued generosity as a way to foster community and unity. When we give freely without expecting anything in return, we create a sense of goodwill that people remember. This selfless giving speaks to our character, showing that we value connection over gain. Generosity fosters respect, as people see a spirit of kindness that isn't tied to recognition. This quiet compassion builds a legacy of goodwill, inspiring others to give of themselves with the same sincerity. A sense of gratitude is an attitude that draws people in. Gratitude shows a positive outlook on life, one that isn't easily shaken by setbacks. The Stoics believed that gratitude shifts our focus from lack to abundance, creating a sense of fulfillment that doesn't rely on external rewards. When we live with gratitude, we cultivate a joy that isn't dependent on circumstances. This appreciation for life resonates with others, showing that happiness comes from within. Gratitude inspires admiration, as it reveals a strength that finds beauty in every season. By embodying gratitude, we remind others of the simple joys and blessings that life offers. Consistency in our actions also plays a vital role in earning admiration. Consistency builds trust, as it shows that our principles guide us, regardless of the situation. The Stoics valued consistency as a sign of inner strength, teaching that our values should remain steady in all circumstances. When people see that our actions align with our words, they feel secure in our presence. This reliability creates a foundation of respect, as it shows that we can be counted on to stay true to our commitments. By living consistently, we inspire others to seek the same level of integrity in their lives. The art of listening is another trait that speaks louder than words. People often feel most valued when they are truly heard. Listening with full attention, without interrupting or judging, conveys respect and kindness. The Stoics recognized that listening is essential to understanding and connecting with others. When we listen deeply, we create an environment of openness and trust, encouraging others to express themselves authentically. This attentive presence builds admiration, as it shows that we value others' thoughts and experiences. By practicing active listening, we inspire those around us to listen with the same care, fostering mutual respect and understanding. Living with purpose also naturally attracts admiration. A sense of purpose gives direction and meaning to our actions, creating a life that feels complete and fulfilled. The Stoics taught that purpose is essential to a meaningful life, helping us stay focused on what truly matters. When we act with purpose, we demonstrate a commitment to values and goals that go beyond personal gain. This sense of purpose resonates with others, as it shows that our lives are driven by principles rather than fleeting desires. By living purposefully, we inspire others to seek depth and meaning in their own lives, creating a shared sense of fulfillment. Each of these qualities creates a quiet power that speaks volumes, drawing admiration without the need for words. The Stoics believed that the best way to influence others was to live by example, embodying the virtues we value. By embracing these principles, we become a source of inspiration, a steady presence that brings calm, respect, and integrity to those around us. True admiration doesn't come from telling others how to live. It comes from showing them through actions that reflect our highest values. As we move from cultivating a presence that inspires silent admiration, we turn now to a different kind of strength, the courage to set boundaries with others. In life, we encounter people whose actions, intentionally or not, disrupt our peace or challenge our values. The Stoics believed that true strength involves not only cultivating virtue, but also protecting our integrity by refusing to tolerate certain behaviors. Knowing when to say no and recognizing what behaviors to reject is vital for a life grounded in self-respect and inner calm. Here, we delve into the kinds of behavior that no one should feel obligated to endure. Disrespect is one of the most corrosive behaviors to tolerate. When someone disrespects us, they undermine our worth and challenge our boundaries. The Stoics valued self-respect as essential to a life of dignity, understanding that we cannot control how others act, but we can choose what we accept. Allowing disrespect erodes our sense of self and fosters resentment. By standing firm against it, we communicate our value without needing to justify or explain it. This firm stance reminds others that respect is not optional, but fundamental to any healthy interaction, reinforcing our own self-worth and setting a clear standard. Manipulation is another behavior that should not be tolerated. Manipulators often use subtle tactics to control or influence others for their own benefit, disregarding others' feelings or boundaries. This behavior creates an imbalance of power that erodes trust and peace of mind. The Stoics taught the importance of emotional independence, encouraging us to guard against those who try to sway our actions through guilt, flattery, or pressure. By recognizing manipulation and refusing to play along, we reclaim our autonomy and foster a life based on honesty. Rejecting manipulation reinforces our sense of freedom, allowing us to engage with others openly without feeling used or controlled. Another behavior to reject is deceit. Lies and dishonesty create an environment of mistrust, making it impossible to establish genuine connections. The Stoics valued truthfulness, believing that honesty forms the foundation of meaningful relationships. Tolerating deceit erodes our confidence in others and forces us to question our interactions. By refusing to accept dishonesty, we maintain clarity and integrity in our lives. This choice may sometimes require difficult conversations or even distance, but it preserves a sense of transparency that enriches all our relationships. In standing against deceit, we affirm that trust is invaluable, safeguarding our peace and keeping our interactions authentic. Criticism that lacks kindness or constructiveness is another behavior that should not be endured. While feedback is essential for growth, harsh or judgmental criticism serves only to diminish self-worth. The Stoics believed in focusing on our own improvement, and tolerating unkind critique disrupts this focus. When we allow harsh criticism, we give away our power to those who may not have our best interests at heart. Instead, by setting boundaries around feedback, we ensure that only constructive input influences our growth. This approach helps us filter out negativity, allowing us to focus on genuine self-improvement rather than destructive words. Controlling behavior is another boundary that should be firmly set. People who seek to control others often disregard individuality and autonomy, imposing their own will over another's choices. The Stoics held personal freedom as essential, believing that each individual must take responsibility for their path. Tolerating control diminishes this freedom, creating dependence and resentment. By standing against controlling behavior, we reinforce our right to make our own choices, fostering independence and self-trust. This boundary strengthens our ability to live authentically, free from the influence of others' agendas, and fully committed to our own growth and goals. Another behavior that should never be accepted is the disregard for boundaries. Healthy relationships depend on mutual respect for each person's limits, needs, and comfort zones. When someone repeatedly disregards our boundaries, they demonstrate a lack of respect that erodes trust and security. The Stoics understood the importance of boundaries in maintaining inner peace, teaching that each individual must guard their personal space. Refusing to accept boundary violations protects our mental and emotional well-being, creating a foundation for respectful relationships. This firm stance reminds others that boundaries are essential, not optional, and fosters an environment of mutual respect and care. Gaslighting, a form of emotional manipulation where someone tries to make you doubt your reality, is a particularly harmful behavior that should be swiftly rejected. Gaslighting undermines self-trust and creates confusion as it distorts our sense of truth. The Stoics emphasized the importance of self-awareness and clarity, qualities that gaslighting disrupts. Refusing to tolerate gaslighting preserves our mental clarity, ensuring that our perceptions and emotions remain grounded in truth. By standing against it, we maintain a strong sense of self and foster relationships based on mutual respect and honesty. This resistance protects our peace, allowing us to trust our instincts without second-guessing our experiences. Envy-driven behavior is another destructive force that no one should accept. People who harbor envy often undermine others subtly, diminishing achievements or sowing seeds of doubt. This behavior stems from insecurity and serves only to drain positivity and confidence. The Stoics taught that envy is a destructive emotion, both for those who feel it and those subjected to it. Refusing to tolerate envy-driven actions preserves our joy and protects our self-worth. By recognizing and distancing ourselves from envy, we create space for genuine support and encouragement in our relationships, building a life that celebrates shared successes rather than competition. Each of these behaviors, if left unchecked, has the potential to disrupt our inner calm and diminish our sense of self. The Stoics believed that the path to a virtuous life involves standing firm against such actions, cultivating relationships based on respect, honesty, and mutual understanding. By refusing to accept behaviors that undermine our peace, we honor our own value and create a life rooted in integrity and strength. This commitment to self-respect not only fosters personal growth, but also attracts relationships that reflect our values, supporting a life of calm and fulfillment. Transitioning from understanding what behaviors to reject in others, we now move to a fundamental Stoic truth that shapes our relationship with our desires. There's a quiet strength in relaxation that the Stoics understood well. When we ease our grip on the need to control every detail, we create a space where good things flow naturally into our lives. Rather than forcing outcomes or constantly striving, the Stoics believed that genuine relaxation opens the door to fulfillment. Through calm, focused energy, we become magnets for the things we truly value, bringing harmony to our pursuits and desires. The Stoics taught that relaxation is not a passive state, but an intentional choice to release tension and let go of constant struggle. This doesn't mean abandoning effort. It means approaching life's pursuits with an ease that allows things to unfold in their own time. When we relax, we reduce anxiety and open ourselves to seeing opportunities that may have been hidden in our stressed state. The Stoics understood that relaxation clarifies our mind, allowing us to act thoughtfully instead of reactively. By embracing this calm, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life, enhancing our ability to achieve what we truly desire. Relaxation nurtures trust in oneself and in life's process. When we constantly push, we send a message that we don't trust things to unfold as they should. The Stoics believed that this trust is essential for inner peace and effective action. By relaxing, we build confidence that life has its rhythm, and that by aligning with it, we invite outcomes that genuinely serve us. This relaxed trust strengthens our self-assurance, reminding us that we are capable of navigating challenges without tension. Trusting the process doesn't mean passivity, but a steady calm that replaces anxiety with clarity, allowing desires to manifest with greater ease. Letting go of impatience is also central to relaxation. The Stoics valued patience, seeing it as the calm endurance that allows good things to take shape in their own time. Impatience often stems from fear that things won't turn out as planned, but relaxation encourages a calm patience, a willingness to let the journey unfold. This patience reveals paths and options we might have overlooked in our haste. By embracing relaxation, we learn to wait without losing hope, understanding that sometimes the best things come when we're no longer in a rush. Patience becomes an ally, allowing us to enjoy each step without needing instant results. Relaxation also amplifies clarity, helping us see our desires more clearly. When we're tense, our vision becomes clouded, and we may lose focus on what we truly want. The Stoics believed that a calm mind fosters clarity, enabling us to understand our deepest values and desires without distraction. This clarity guides our actions, allowing us to make choices that align with our true goals. By relaxing, we clear away the noise and sharpen our focus, ensuring that our efforts are directed toward what truly fulfills us, rather than chasing fleeting wants. This relaxed clarity creates a stronger foundation for achieving meaningful goals. By releasing the need to control every detail, we open ourselves to the power of adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and rigid control often leads to frustration when things don't go as planned. The Stoics valued flexibility, seeing it as a form of strength that allows us to respond to change with ease. Relaxation fosters adaptability, a willingness to adjust without losing sight of our goals. This flexibility enhances our ability to manifest desires, as we remain open to different paths rather than fixating on a single outcome. By relaxing, we create a resilient mindset that can flow with life's changes, finding new ways to achieve our aspirations. In a relaxed state, we become more receptive to opportunities. When we're tense or overly focused on one path, we may overlook the opportunities that life presents. The Stoics taught that openness to life's unfolding is essential for fulfillment. Relaxation opens our perspective, helping us see the many possibilities around us. This receptivity allows us to recognize and seize opportunities that align with our desires, creating a natural flow toward success. By embracing a relaxed mindset, we stay alert to life's signals, aware of chances we may have missed in a state of tension. This open awareness attracts what we need, often in unexpected ways. Relaxation also enhances creativity, which plays a vital role in achieving our desires. Creativity thrives in a state of calm, where the mind is free to explore ideas without constraints. The Stoics valued creativity as a tool for solving challenges and pursuing goals with innovation. When we relax, we release the pressure that stifles creative thinking, allowing solutions and insights to arise naturally. This relaxed creativity brings new energy to our pursuits, helping us find approaches that align with our values and goals. By cultivating relaxation, we foster a creative mindset that enriches our journey, making the path to fulfillment more enjoyable and inspired. Relaxation fosters resilience, a quality the Stoics held in high regard. In a state of constant tension, we become more susceptible to stress and burnout. Relaxation, on the other hand, strengthens our resilience by allowing us to recover and maintain balance. The Stoics understood that resilience isn't about never falling, it's about the strength to rise each time with renewed clarity. By relaxing, we build a foundation of calm that helps us face setbacks without losing motivation. This relaxed resilience keeps us steady, allowing us to pursue our desires with patience and strength, no matter what obstacles arise. One of the greatest benefits of relaxation is the joy it brings to the journey. When we're constantly focused on achieving, we may overlook the beauty of each moment. The Stoics believed that life's fulfillment comes not only from reaching goals, but from appreciating the path itself. Relaxation allows us to savor each step, finding meaning in the present rather than waiting for happiness to come later. This joy in the journey deepens our satisfaction, reminding us that each moment has its own value. By relaxing, we experience life fully, creating memories and insights that enrich our pursuit of fulfillment. A relaxed state also enhances our connection with others. When we're tense, interactions can feel strained or rushed, as we're focused more on outcomes than connection. The Stoics valued genuine relationships, understanding that they bring depth and meaning to life. Relaxation allows us to engage with others openly, creating space for trust, understanding, and mutual respect. This connection strengthens our support network, giving us allies in our pursuits. By approaching relationships with calm, we build bonds that enrich our lives, attracting people who uplift and encourage us. This sense of community becomes a source of strength, enhancing our journey with shared support. Another valuable aspect of relaxation is the self-confidence it builds. When we constantly force outcomes, we may feel as though we lack control or adequacy. The Stoics believed in cultivating self-assurance that doesn't rely on external validation. Relaxation nurtures this confidence, as it shows that we trust our ability to navigate life without excessive effort. This quiet confidence attracts opportunities and relationships that reflect our worth, reinforcing our self-belief. By relaxing, we allow our inner confidence to shine, reminding ourselves and others of our inherent value. This calm assurance becomes a powerful force that aligns us with the life we desire. In each of these aspects, the Stoic approach to relaxation transforms our relationship with desire. Rather than chasing or forcing, we create a steady, open path that allows what we seek to come naturally. This isn't a passive waiting, but an active trust in our values, strengths, and resilience. The Stoics knew that relaxation isn't a lack of effort. It's a wise focus on what truly matters, unburdened by tension or fear. By embracing relaxation, we unlock a state of ease that draws fulfillment into our lives, guiding us toward a life that reflects our truest values and deepest joys. Moving from understanding how relaxation can naturally attract fulfillment, we now explore practical Stoic insights designed to transform everyday life. Stoicism offers timeless tips that cut through the noise and focus on what truly matters. These principles are more than just ideas. They're tools to reshape how we see ourselves and the world around us. Each tip holds the potential to spark meaningful change, helping us create a life that's deeply fulfilling, calm, and purposeful. By integrating these insights, we don't just improve our daily experience. We lay the foundation for lasting inner peace and strength. One core tip is to prioritize what's within our control. Much of life's stress comes from worrying about things we cannot influence, like others' opinions or future outcomes. The Stoics emphasized focusing solely on what we can change, such as our thoughts, actions, and responses. This shift in focus frees us from needless worry and keeps our energy directed toward productive actions. By accepting what's beyond our control, we conserve mental and emotional energy, creating a calm resilience that helps us navigate life's challenges with clarity and grace. Another powerful practice is embracing the present moment. The Stoics understood that true peace is found not in dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, but in fully engaging with the now. By being present, we reduce anxiety and increase our awareness, savoring the richness of each experience. This practice cultivates appreciation for life's small details, which often go unnoticed in a state of distraction. By grounding ourselves in the present, we create a life filled with moments of meaning and connection, deepening our sense of purpose and joy. The Stoics also stressed the importance of self-reflection as a path to self-improvement. Regularly assessing our thoughts, actions, and intentions helps us stay aligned with our values. This practice isn't about harsh self-criticism, but about understanding where we can grow. Reflection illuminates areas where we may be out of sync with our principles, allowing us to make adjustments that bring greater harmony. By dedicating time to self-reflection, we strengthen our character, creating a clear path for personal growth that enriches our lives and relationships. Patience is another tip that can dramatically change our outlook. The Stoics taught that patience is essential to navigating life's ups and downs with ease. Impatience often leads to frustration and poor decision-making, while patience fosters resilience and calm. By practicing patience, we give ourselves the gift of time to think, reflect, and act wisely. This patience helps us avoid impulsive choices and respond thoughtfully, building a steady foundation for a life that isn't rushed but lived with intention. Patience encourages us to value the journey itself, finding joy in each step along the way. The Stoics also valued simplicity, understanding that a life free from unnecessary clutter brings peace and focus. Simplicity isn't about denying pleasure, but about choosing what genuinely matters and letting go of what doesn't serve us. By simplifying, we reduce distractions and create space for deeper connections, personal growth, and meaningful pursuits. This focus on simplicity helps us recognize the difference between fleeting desires and true fulfillment. Embracing simplicity allows us to direct our energy toward experiences and goals that enrich our lives, creating a lasting sense of contentment. Another transformative tip is to practice gratitude daily. Gratitude shifts our focus from lack to abundance, reminding us of the blessings present in each moment. This mindset fosters a sense of fulfillment that doesn't depend on external achievements, but on a deep appreciation for life itself. By cultivating gratitude, we build resilience against life's challenges, as it helps us see value even in difficult times. This gratitude grounds us, making it easier to find joy in life's simple moments, and fills our lives with a sense of richness that can't be bought or forced. The Stoics taught that strength comes from embracing challenges rather than avoiding them. Difficulties, in their view, are opportunities for growth as they push us beyond our comfort zones. When we face challenges with an open heart, we develop resilience, adaptability, and inner strength. By seeing obstacles as stepping stones rather than setbacks, we transform our relationship with adversity. This approach empowers us to take on life's trials with confidence, knowing that each challenge offers a chance to grow and learn. Embracing challenges becomes a path to self-discovery, revealing our capabilities and building lasting strength. Letting go of the need for constant approval is another key to a fulfilled life. The Stoics believed that true peace comes from within, not from external validation. By releasing the need for others' approval, we free ourselves from the pressure to meet expectations that may not align with our values. This shift encourages us to live authentically, guided by our principles rather than by a desire for praise. Free from the weight of seeking approval, we can focus on actions that bring genuine satisfaction. This confidence in ourselves inspires a life that reflects our true intentions, unburdened by the opinions of others. Practicing compassion is also fundamental to a meaningful life. Compassion for others fosters connection, understanding, and trust, enriching our relationships. The Stoics saw compassion as a way to bridge differences and create unity, a quality that strengthens both individuals and communities. When we approach others with empathy, we not only ease their burdens, but also grow our own resilience and patience. Compassion allows us to see others as part of the same human experience, encouraging kindness and humility. This attitude builds relationships that support our journey, creating a network of genuine bonds that enhance life's richness. Another life-changing tip is to maintain humility, a virtue that opens us to learning and growth. Humility allows us to recognize that there's always more to understand, keeping us grounded and receptive to new insights. The Stoics valued humility as a path to wisdom, as it reminds us that no one has all the answers. This openness to learning fosters resilience, adaptability, and personal growth. Humility prevents arrogance and promotes a spirit of curiosity, enabling us to approach each experience as a chance to gain wisdom. This willingness to learn and grow enriches our lives, making each moment an opportunity for development. Living with purpose is also essential for a fulfilling life. The Stoics taught that purpose brings direction, helping us focus on what truly matters. When we identify and act in alignment with our purpose, we experience a deep sense of fulfillment that isn't swayed by external events. Purpose gives meaning to our actions, guiding our choices with clarity and intention. This sense of purpose creates a life filled with intention, where each decision reflects our core values. By living with purpose, we cultivate a lasting sense of satisfaction, as our actions are rooted in something greater than ourselves. Mindfulness is another Stoic practice that changes how we experience life. By being fully present, we increase our awareness and engagement with each moment. Mindfulness reduces stress and enhances our ability to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This practice nurtures a calm mind, helping us stay centered even amidst life's chaos. By embracing mindfulness, we deepen our appreciation for each experience, finding joy in moments that might otherwise pass unnoticed. This grounded presence creates a life that feels rich and fulfilling, as we savor each moment without being distracted by past regrets or future anxieties. In each of these tips, we find tools that enhance not only our daily experience, but our overall sense of fulfillment and purpose. Stoic wisdom encourages us to live with clarity, integrity, and resilience, building a life that feels complete in every sense. By integrating these principles, we create a foundation for enduring peace, strength, and joy that transforms both our inner world and our interactions with the world around us. This journey isn't about achieving perfection, it's about embracing growth and living with purpose, creating a life that's rich in meaning, depth, and lasting contentment. Transitioning from powerful Stoic insights that can bring lasting fulfillment, we now explore the art of attraction, how to become a natural magnet for the things that matter: abundance, health, meaningful relationships, and true success. The Stoics taught that what we attract is a reflection of our inner state. By nurturing qualities like clarity, purpose, and resilience, we create an inner power that draws opportunities, connections, and well-being into our lives. When we become intentional in our thoughts and actions, we align ourselves with what we seek, cultivating a presence that naturally attracts the best life has to offer. At the heart of attraction is self-belief. The Stoics emphasized that confidence comes from self-awareness and an unshakable understanding of one's values. When we trust in our abilities and have a clear sense of who we are, we project a quiet confidence that others are drawn to. This trust isn't arrogance, but a deep-rooted belief in our potential. By believing in our own worth, we naturally attract opportunities that align with our strengths, creating a path that feels both meaningful and rewarding. This self-belief is magnetic, setting a foundation that inspires others and draws positive experiences toward us. Clarity of purpose is another essential element in attracting abundance and fulfillment. The Stoics valued purpose as a guiding force that shapes our actions and decisions. When we have a clear purpose, we act with intention rather than following fleeting desires. This focus helps us make choices that bring us closer to our goals, attracting opportunities that resonate with our values. Clarity allows us to identify distractions and avoid them, preserving our energy for pursuits that truly matter. This purposeful living creates a powerful attraction as people, resources, and chances align with our vision, bringing success naturally into our lives. Gratitude is a quality that enhances our power to attract positive experiences. By focusing on the good in our lives, we create an energy of appreciation that others find uplifting. Gratitude helps us maintain a mindset of abundance, recognizing that we have more than enough. This abundance mindset opens us to receive even more, as we're not consumed by thoughts of lack. The Stoics understood that a grateful heart attracts richness in all forms, as it shifts our focus from what's missing to what's present. This attitude attracts wealth, health, and joy as people and opportunities gravitate toward our positive outlook. Discipline is another cornerstone of attraction, as it shows that we are committed to our goals and willing to make consistent efforts. The Stoics taught that discipline builds resilience, making us steady in the pursuit of our aspirations. By maintaining discipline, we cultivate a foundation of trust within ourselves, demonstrating that we follow through on our intentions. This reliability strengthens our ability to attract success, as people and opportunities gravitate toward those who consistently show up. Discipline is a form of respect for our own goals, creating a structured path that aligns us with our desires, attracting everything we need to progress. Patience plays a crucial role in attraction, as it allows us to wait calmly for what we desire without forcing outcomes. The Stoics saw patience as a form of strength, a calm assurance that good things take time. By practicing patience, we signal trust in life's timing, knowing that our efforts will bear fruit in their own season. This relaxed approach to achieving goals creates a magnetic presence, as we're not rushing or demanding. Patience allows us to focus on steady progress, drawing success toward us without strain. This calm perseverance is attractive, creating a sense of balance that invites abundance naturally. Integrity is a quality that strongly attracts positive relationships and opportunities. People are drawn to those who act with honesty and align their actions with their values. The Stoics saw integrity as essential to a meaningful life, as it fosters trust and respect in all interactions. By living with integrity, we create a reputation that precedes us, attracting people and opportunities that resonate with our principles. Integrity is a silent power that speaks through actions, making us a magnet for genuine connections. This commitment to honesty attracts relationships and success based on mutual respect and shared values, enhancing the quality of our life. Generosity is also key in attracting wealth, health, and fulfillment. The Stoics valued giving as a way to create a sense of unity and abundance. Generosity creates a flow of positive energy, opening space for more good to come into our lives. When we give freely, whether in time, kindness, or resources, we attract abundance, as this giving spirit reflects an underlying confidence that we have enough. This generosity strengthens connections and fosters goodwill, as people are naturally drawn to those who share without expecting anything in return. The more we give, the more we create a life that feels rich and rewarding. Another element of attraction is resilience, the strength to rise after setbacks. The Stoics taught that resilience is not just about enduring hardship, but about finding ways to thrive despite it. When we demonstrate resilience, we show that we are not easily defeated, attracting others who are inspired by our strength. This resilience creates a magnetic presence, as it signals that we are capable of handling challenges. By embodying resilience, we attract support, encouragement, and opportunities as people and possibilities gravitate toward those who persevere. This inner strength becomes a beacon, drawing abundance into our lives. Adaptability is essential to attracting success, as it shows that we can adjust to life's changes with ease. The Stoics valued flexibility, understanding that rigid control often leads to frustration. By being adaptable, we remain open to new paths, inviting opportunities that may not have been part of our original plan. This adaptability makes us more receptive to success, as we're willing to explore different approaches to achieve our goals. Adaptability attracts abundance by allowing us to navigate unexpected opportunities, making it easier to bring our desires to life. This openness to change creates a path of growth and discovery. Each of these qualities, when nurtured and embodied, creates a life that attracts what we truly desire. The Stoic approach to attraction isn't about chasing, but about becoming, a process of cultivating qualities that align us with our goals and values. By focusing on clarity, gratitude, integrity, and resilience, we build an inner strength that draws positive experiences toward us naturally. This path isn't about shortcuts or quick fixes, but about developing a presence that resonates with the life we want to live, drawing abundance, love, health, and success into our reality with ease and grace. Now, as we've explored how to attract meaningful elements into our lives, we turn to a deeper, often overlooked source of power: silence. The Stoics believed that silence is more than just an absence of noise. It's a profound wellspring of strength, insight, and inner peace. Silence creates a space where we can listen to our true selves, understand our innermost thoughts, and gain clarity. It allows us to connect with something beyond the constant noise of daily life. In this space of quiet, we discover who we are, what truly matters, and how to cultivate a life that reflects our core values. Silence gives us room to process and reflect, a chance to step back from the rush and observe our lives with clarity. When we regularly make time for silence, we gain a unique perspective that can't be found in distraction or conversation. This quiet reflection allows us to understand our motivations and choices, creating a clear path forward. By embracing silence, we build a stronger foundation of self-awareness, giving us the insight to make decisions aligned with our purpose. In this stillness, we find the clarity needed to face life's challenges with calm, rooted in our own understanding. Silence strengthens our ability to listen, a skill often overshadowed by the need to be heard. When we embrace silence, we become more attuned to the world around us, picking up on subtle details and emotions that might otherwise go unnoticed. This attentiveness deepens our relationships as people feel genuinely valued and understood in our presence. The Stoics knew that listening without judgment builds trust and respect. By practicing silence, we become better listeners, creating connections that are more profound and authentic. This strength of listening fosters relationships that are built on mutual understanding and genuine connection. In silence, we learn to observe our thoughts without judgment. Often, we become so caught up in the noise of external opinions that we lose touch with our inner voice. Silence provides the space to recognize and understand our thoughts, helping us to separate meaningful insights from fleeting worries. The Stoics valued this practice as it cultivates a mind that is calm, clear, and resilient. Observing our thoughts in silence allows us to break free from the patterns that no longer serve us, empowering us to shape a mindset that reflects our values. This quiet self-awareness becomes a source of strength, guiding us toward growth and understanding. Silence also fosters patience, a quality that deepens our resilience. In a world that values quick responses and instant gratification, silence teaches us the power of waiting. By embracing moments of stillness, we develop the patience to allow things to unfold naturally without rushing to control outcomes. This patience creates a calm endurance that strengthens our resolve, allowing us to approach challenges with a steady mind. The Stoics saw patience as essential to inner peace, and silence is where we cultivate this calm assurance. With patience, we become less reactive, finding the strength to move through life's ups and downs with grace. Another strength we gain from silence is self-control. When we pause before responding, we create a gap between stimulus and reaction, giving ourselves a moment to choose our response. This gap is where we exercise self-control, aligning our actions with our values rather than reacting impulsively. Silence grants us this space, helping us develop a discipline that enhances our interactions and decisions. By cultivating self-control in silence, we become more intentional in our actions, building a life that reflects our principles. This discipline strengthens our resolve, making us more resilient and focused on what truly matters. In the quiet, we discover the power of simplicity. Silence encourages us to strip away the unnecessary, focusing instead on what is essential. This simplicity brings clarity and reduces the mental clutter that often clouds our perspective. The Stoics valued a life of simplicity, knowing that fewer distractions lead to greater peace. In silence, we let go of complexities, finding a calm that isn't easily disturbed. This simplicity nurtures a sense of contentment that doesn't rely on external factors, creating a steady foundation for inner peace and resilience. Embracing simplicity in silence teaches us that true fulfillment comes from within. Silence also strengthens our connection with intuition. Often, our instincts are drowned out by the noise of daily life, leaving us disconnected from our inner guidance. Silence helps us tap into this intuitive wisdom, a knowing that isn't based on logic alone, but on a deeper sense of understanding. The Stoics believed that intuition plays a crucial role in wise decision-making, as it reflects our true nature. By listening to this quiet guidance, we make choices that resonate with our values, creating a life that feels true to who we are. This trust in intuition becomes a source of confidence, allowing us to navigate life with greater assurance. Through silence, we cultivate resilience against external influence. When we're constantly exposed to others' opinions and judgments, it's easy to lose sight of our own beliefs. Silence creates a shield, protecting us from outside noise and helping us stay grounded in our truth. This inner strength makes us less susceptible to criticism or praise, as we no longer seek validation from others. The Stoics valued this independence, understanding that true peace comes from within. By embracing silence, we develop an inner strength that isn't swayed by external factors, empowering us to live authentically and confidently. In each of these ways, silence becomes a powerful ally in building inner strength and resilience. The Stoics understood that silence is not emptiness, but a space filled with potential, where we can connect with our true selves and cultivate qualities that bring lasting peace. By embracing the power of silence, we create a life grounded in self-awareness, patience, and clarity, forming a foundation that no external force can shake. In the quiet, we find the wisdom, courage, and peace that allow us to face life with unwavering strength and purpose. Moving from the strength found in silence, we now explore a powerful mindset that can deepen our understanding of others and transform our relationships. Choosing curiosity over judgment. The Stoics believed that true wisdom comes from seeking to understand rather than assuming we already know. When we approach people and situations with curiosity, we open ourselves to perspectives we may not have considered, creating a foundation of empathy and connection. This choice to remain curious allows us to see beyond first impressions, finding depth in others and new opportunities for growth in ourselves. Curiosity invites us to ask questions rather than make assumptions. When we encounter a person or situation, it's easy to jump to conclusions based on our past experiences or biases. However, by asking questions, we open ourselves to a more complete understanding. This approach helps us see the nuances in others, recognizing that everyone has their own story, shaped by unique experiences. The Stoics valued this openness, seeing it as a path to wisdom and compassion. By choosing curiosity, we gain insights that judgment would have closed off, allowing us to approach life with a richer understanding. In relationships, curiosity fosters trust and connection. When we show genuine interest in someone's thoughts and experiences, we convey respect and acceptance. This interest builds a safe space where others feel valued and understood. People are naturally drawn to those who listen without judgment, as it creates an atmosphere of acceptance. The Stoics believed that understanding others strengthens relationships, helping us to build connections rooted in mutual respect. By approaching others with curiosity, we encourage openness, fostering bonds that are both meaningful and resilient. Curiosity also helps us remain flexible in our thinking. When we judge too quickly, we often lock ourselves into a limited view, missing out on other perspectives. Curiosity, however, keeps our minds open to new ideas, allowing us to adapt and grow. This adaptability is a strength that the Stoics valued, as it helps us respond wisely to changing circumstances. By staying curious, we avoid rigid thinking, cultivating a mindset that embraces learning. This openness enables us to make better decisions, as we're willing to consider multiple angles rather than rushing to conclusions. When faced with conflict, curiosity can transform our approach. Judgment often escalates tension, as it closes us off to understanding the other person's viewpoint. Curiosity, on the other hand, encourages us to explore the root of the conflict without taking things personally. This shift in perspective helps us see the situation more clearly, often revealing solutions that were previously hidden. The Stoics valued this approach, understanding that curiosity fosters harmony and mutual respect. By choosing curiosity in moments of tension, we create a path toward resolution, one that respects both our own perspective and that of others. Curiosity also reduces our tendency to criticize. Judgment often stems from a need to compare or feel superior, which can lead to negativity and disconnection. Curiosity shifts our focus from criticism to understanding, helping us appreciate the differences in others rather than judging them. This appreciation nurtures a spirit of humility, as we recognize that everyone has their own journey. The Stoics valued humility, seeing it as a sign of true wisdom. By cultivating curiosity, we replace judgment with respect, creating a mindset that values diversity and fosters inclusivity. In our personal growth, curiosity plays a vital role. When we judge ourselves harshly for mistakes or failures, we often limit our potential for improvement. Curiosity encourages us to examine our experiences with compassion and openness, asking what we can learn rather than dwelling on the negative. This self-compassion fosters resilience as we become more willing to take risks and embrace new challenges. The Stoics believed that self-understanding is key to personal development, and curiosity helps us achieve this without the weight of self-criticism. By choosing curiosity over judgment, we create a growth-oriented mindset that empowers us to evolve. Curiosity also nurtures empathy, a quality that strengthens both our character and our relationships. When we're curious about others' perspectives, we develop a greater understanding of their feelings and experiences. This empathy allows us to connect on a deeper level, creating relationships that are grounded in compassion. The Stoics valued empathy as a path to wisdom, as it reminds us of our shared humanity. By approaching others with genuine interest, we cultivate empathy that enriches both our lives and theirs. This empathy fosters patience and kindness, making us more resilient in the face of misunderstandings or conflicts. Choosing curiosity also enhances our self-awareness. When we question our own assumptions and beliefs, we gain insights into why we think and act the way we do. This self-inquiry fosters a deeper understanding of our values, helping us to align our actions with our principles. The Stoics taught that self-awareness is essential for living a life of integrity, as it reveals the motivations behind our choices. By being curious about our own thoughts, we become more intentional, creating a life that reflects our true self. This self-awareness empowers us to make choices that are rooted in clarity and purpose. Curiosity opens the door to continuous learning, a quality the Stoics greatly valued. When we approach life with a learner's mindset, we see every experience as an opportunity to grow. This curiosity keeps our minds sharp and engaged, as we're always seeking to expand our understanding. Continuous learning fosters resilience, as it enables us to adapt to new situations with confidence. By choosing curiosity, we cultivate a lifelong commitment to personal growth, one that enriches our lives and keeps us aligned with our values. This growth-oriented mindset helps us face each day with enthusiasm, always ready to learn something new. In choosing curiosity over judgment, we create a life that's full of discovery, connection, and growth. The Stoics believed that true wisdom comes from understanding others and ourselves, a goal best achieved through curiosity. By embracing this mindset, we replace assumptions with openness, criticism with compassion, and rigidity with flexibility. Curiosity invites us to explore the richness of life, finding lessons in every experience and depth in every interaction. Through curiosity, we foster a spirit of understanding that enhances both our inner peace and our relationships, creating a life that's filled with purpose, joy, and resilience. Shifting from the enriching impact of curiosity, we delve into the precious value of time, an irreplaceable asset that slips away with every moment. The Stoics understood that time is our most limited resource and believed in living each day with awareness of its finite nature. Time cannot be hoarded or regained once it's spent, which makes it all the more valuable. By treating time as a treasure to be mindfully spent, we create lives that are filled with purpose and intention. Recognizing the value of time inspires us to focus on what truly matters, leaving behind distractions and pursuits that don't serve our goals. Every choice becomes a chance to live meaningfully, to invest in what brings growth, joy, and fulfillment. Valuing time begins with accepting its impermanence. Each moment we spend is one we can never retrieve. Acknowledging the passing of time gives our actions urgency and purpose, reminding us to avoid getting caught up in trivial matters. The Stoics taught that understanding time's fleeting nature motivates us to live fully, as we never know how much remains. This awareness inspires us to move past procrastination, seizing opportunities to engage deeply with life. By embracing time's transience, we come to appreciate each moment, cultivating gratitude for the time we have and a commitment to use it wisely. Prioritizing our time toward meaningful pursuits is essential. When we give in to distractions or say yes to everything, we spread ourselves thin and neglect what truly deserves our focus. The Stoics encouraged clarifying our values and goals to guide our choices, ensuring our actions align with what we genuinely care about. With clear priorities, we can discern what enriches our lives and what merely distracts us. This intentional approach creates a life that reflects our deepest values, protecting our time from trivialities. By setting priorities, we direct our time and energy toward experiences and goals that nourish us and contribute to a life well lived. Avoiding distractions is a fundamental part of honoring time. Distractions may seem harmless, but over time they erode our productivity and dilute our focus. In today's world, countless sources demand our attention, pulling us away from meaningful work and self-reflection. By identifying distractions and minimizing their impact, we reclaim time for pursuits that matter. The Stoics saw self-discipline as a path to focus and fulfillment. By exercising control over where we invest our attention, we reduce the mental clutter that often drains our energy. Resisting distractions is an act of self-respect, ensuring that our time is spent intentionally rather than wasted on superficial engagements. Setting boundaries is another essential aspect of respecting time. Many of us find it difficult to say no, leading us to overcommit and overextend ourselves. The Stoics understood that establishing limits on our time is a form of self-care, allowing us to reserve energy for the pursuits that matter most. Setting boundaries protects us from being consumed by demands that don't align with our values. By learning to say no with kindness, we guard our time, creating room for the relationships, projects, and self-reflection that bring true fulfillment. Boundaries empower us to live according to our values, free from the pressure of constant obligation. Investing time in self-reflection brings clarity to how we live. Reflection provides the space to assess how we're spending our time, helping us recognize where we're aligned with our goals and where we may be wasting valuable moments. This practice of introspection allows us to make adjustments, ensuring our actions reflect our values. The Stoics emphasized self-awareness as a tool for growth, encouraging us to look inward regularly. By dedicating time to reflection, we refine our approach to life, making each day a step closer to our vision. Self-reflection fosters personal evolution, creating a pathway for continuous improvement and purposeful action. Another way to honor time is through intentional learning. The Stoics valued the pursuit of knowledge as a lifelong endeavor, understanding that growth requires dedication. By prioritizing learning, we enrich our minds, expand our perspectives, and become more adaptable. Learning keeps us engaged, giving us the tools to navigate life's complexities with confidence. This commitment to growth allows us to approach challenges with resilience, as each lesson adds to our strength and wisdom. By devoting time to learning, we create a life that's dynamic and fulfilling, one that evolves as we acquire new insights and skills. Investing in health is one of the most impactful ways to respect time. Physical well-being is the foundation for a balanced and energetic life, allowing us to pursue our goals without being hindered by fatigue or illness. The Stoics believed in caring for the body as an extension of caring for the mind and soul. By dedicating time to exercise, rest, and healthy habits, we build resilience and vitality that support us in every pursuit. Health is the vehicle through which we experience life, and by making it a priority, we ensure we have the energy to live fully. Respecting time through health allows us to make the most of every day with strength and vigor. Choosing meaningful work is a profound way to honor the limited time we have. The Stoics saw purpose-driven work as a source of satisfaction and fulfillment. When we align our work with our values, we experience a sense of connection and joy in what we do. Purposeful work doesn't just pass the hours, it adds richness to our lives and leaves an impact. By dedicating our time to work that reflects our talents and aspirations, we create a legacy that extends beyond our own lives. This focus on meaningful work transforms our experience, allowing us to engage deeply and productively with each task. Time spent nurturing relationships is invaluable. Relationships are a cornerstone of a fulfilling life, bringing joy, comfort, and resilience. By prioritizing time with loved ones, we deepen our connections and build bonds that support us through every stage of life. The Stoics understood that companionship and community enrich our lives, creating a network of support and understanding. Moments spent in genuine connection are never wasted. They add depth and meaning to our journey. Dedicating time to relationships ensures that we are surrounded by people who uplift and inspire us, enhancing our experience with laughter, love, and shared memories. Valuing time also involves practicing patience, a quality that grounds us in the present and allows us to navigate challenges without haste. The Stoics taught that patience is an essential virtue, helping us to endure and grow without succumbing to frustration. Patience enables us to approach each situation with a calm and steady mind, reducing impulsive reactions that waste energy. By embracing patience, we become more deliberate in our actions, allowing progress to unfold naturally. This patience is a form of respect for time, as it helps us make thoughtful choices without the urgency that often leads to mistakes. In each of these practices, we cultivate a life that honors time as a gift. The Stoics understood that time is not just a measure of days, but a resource that defines the quality of our existence. By treating each moment with care, we shape a life that is purposeful, aligned with our values, and filled with meaning. Respecting time isn't about adhering to a strict schedule or constantly achieving. It's about choosing to spend our moments in ways that bring joy, growth, and fulfillment. Through mindful decisions, we create a legacy that reflects our values, building a life that feels both rich and complete. From valuing each precious moment of our time, we now turn to the profound impact of embracing simplicity. Simplicity is more than decluttering. It is a way of life that helps us cut through the noise, bringing clarity, calm, and focus. By choosing simplicity, we strip away the excess, keeping only what truly serves our goals and nourishes our soul. The Stoics saw simplicity as a path to inner peace, a conscious choice to avoid unnecessary complications and distractions. In this way, simplicity becomes a powerful tool, allowing us to direct our energy toward what genuinely matters and nurturing a life of purpose and fulfillment. Simplicity in our actions brings focus to our days, helping us achieve more with less. When we simplify our actions, we eliminate unproductive habits and activities that drain our time. This streamlined approach allows us to concentrate on tasks that align with our goals, enhancing both our productivity and our sense of accomplishment. By choosing simplicity in how we work, we reduce stress and maintain energy for the things that bring value to our lives. Each action becomes meaningful, free from the clutter of unnecessary tasks, creating a path towards success and satisfaction. In our thoughts, simplicity creates space for clarity and peace. Our minds are often crowded with worries, regrets, and overthinking that cloud our judgment and drain our energy. Embracing simplicity in our thinking allows us to focus on the present and the aspects of life we can control. This mental clarity frees us from the burden of needless thoughts, helping us make wise decisions without the distraction of anxiety or regret. By practicing simplicity in our thoughts, we cultivate a mind that is clear, calm, and resilient, ready to face life with confidence and peace. Simplifying our environment has a powerful effect on our mood and productivity. Cluttered spaces create mental clutter, often adding to our stress without us realizing it. By creating an environment that reflects simplicity, we invite calm and focus into our daily lives. A clean, organized space allows us to concentrate better and reduces the feeling of being overwhelmed. This simplicity in our surroundings acts as a grounding force, bringing order and calm to our day. When we enter a space free from excess, we feel a sense of relief and motivation, setting the tone for a day rooted in peace and purpose. Choosing simplicity in relationships allows us to focus on authentic connections. Many of us hold on to relationships out of habit or obligation, even when they no longer serve us. By focusing on meaningful connections, we make room for relationships that bring joy, growth, and understanding. This simplification isn't about isolation, but about nurturing bonds that uplift and inspire us. The Stoics valued relationships based on mutual respect and shared values, and by simplifying our connections, we strengthen those that truly matter. This approach fosters relationships that add depth and richness to our lives, leaving behind superficial ties that drain us. Simplicity in our lifestyle choices brings freedom from societal expectations. Often, we are influenced by external pressures to acquire more, achieve more, and constantly strive for status. Choosing a simpler lifestyle helps us focus on what truly fulfills us rather than what impresses others. This conscious choice liberates us from the cycle of consumerism, allowing us to find joy in experiences and connections rather than material possessions. By embracing simplicity, we create a life that reflects our values, free from the constraints of comparison. This lifestyle choice enhances our sense of contentment as we focus on living well rather than on accumulating more. In our goals, simplicity brings a focused purpose. When we set too many goals, we dilute our efforts, often becoming overwhelmed and losing motivation. Simplifying our goals allows us to channel our energy into a few meaningful pursuits, enhancing our chances of success. This focused approach keeps us aligned with our priorities, avoiding distractions that might lead us off course. The Stoics believed in living with intention, and by simplifying our goals, we ensure that each action moves us closer to our vision. This clarity empowers us as we pursue a path that is purposeful and free from unnecessary complication. Simplicity in our words can deepen our relationships and improve our communication. In conversations, we often feel the need to fill silences or explain ourselves excessively, which can lead to misunderstandings. By speaking with intention and clarity, we make our words more impactful and meaningful. The Stoics valued honesty and conciseness, understanding that simple, sincere words build trust and understanding. This simplicity in speech fosters stronger connections, as it reduces the chance of miscommunication. By choosing simplicity in our communication, we convey respect and authenticity, creating bonds that are based on genuine understanding. When it comes to our habits, simplicity allows us to focus on routines that bring value to our lives. We often adopt habits out of convenience or routine, even if they no longer serve us. By simplifying our habits, we focus on those that enrich us, such as mindfulness, exercise, or regular self-reflection. This intentional approach to habits helps us cultivate a lifestyle that aligns with our goals and values, creating a rhythm that supports our growth. Each habit becomes a building block in a life well lived, free from the burden of actions that don't contribute to our well-being. Financial simplicity brings freedom from stress and worry. The Stoics taught that wealth does not lie in possessions, but in a state of mind. By simplifying our finances, we focus on spending aligned with our values rather than on accumulation for its own sake. This approach allows us to save mindfully and spend wisely, reducing the anxiety often tied to financial matters. Financial simplicity brings a sense of control and clarity, freeing us from the pressures of keeping up with societal standards. By choosing simplicity, we achieve peace of mind, knowing that our financial decisions reflect a life rooted in purpose rather than in excess. In each of these aspects, simplicity offers a path to a more focused, peaceful, and fulfilling life. The Stoics understood that true wealth and joy come not from abundance, but from the careful cultivation of what truly matters. By embracing simplicity, we reduce stress, enhance our focus, and create a life that reflects our values and aspirations. This journey isn't about deprivation, it's about intention, about choosing a path that brings clarity and depth to our days. Through simplicity, we honor the essence of who we are, creating a life that feels rich, meaningful, and aligned with our highest purpose. Building on the clarity and peace that simplicity brings, we now turn to an even deeper practice, knowing when to let go of control. The Stoics taught that while we have influence over our actions, not everything is within our power. There are moments in life where releasing control opens us to a profound sense of acceptance and peace. This doesn't mean resignation or passivity. Rather, it's a way to align ourselves with the natural flow of events, trusting that some things unfold in their own time. By learning to let go, we embrace resilience, flexibility, and an openness to life's ever-changing circumstances. This release invites a calmness, a powerful reminder that some outcomes are beyond our grasp, and that peace often lies in allowing life to unfold. Letting go begins with the awareness that not every detail can be managed or controlled. When we constantly strive to control every outcome, we often experience stress and frustration. The Stoics believed in focusing only on what we can influence, freeing ourselves from the weight of expectations and overthinking. This release of unnecessary pressure lightens our spirit, creating room for acceptance and adaptability. By recognizing that some outcomes are out of our hands, we avoid the frustration that comes with resistance, choosing instead a path of inner peace. This willingness to surrender what we cannot change allows us to conserve energy for the aspects of life where we do have a say. Releasing control also brings a profound sense of trust. Trusting in the process doesn't mean abandoning our goals. It means understanding that while we can take actions, some factors lie beyond our reach. This trust is a practice in itself, a reminder that life has a rhythm that often unfolds as it should. The Stoics believed in trusting the natural order of things, finding peace in the knowledge that certain aspects of life are self-regulating. By releasing control, we cultivate a calm acceptance that reduces anxiety and strengthens our ability to respond with grace. This trust becomes a powerful ally, enabling us to face life's uncertainties with a sense of stability and calm. Letting go of control also enhances our resilience as it prepares us for the unexpected. Life is unpredictable, and rigid control often leads to disappointment when things don't go as planned. By choosing to release control, we develop the mental flexibility to adapt to whatever comes our way. This adaptability strengthens our resilience, helping us recover quickly from setbacks and maintain perspective during challenging times. The Stoics valued resilience as a sign of inner strength, a quality that allows us to endure and grow. This flexibility becomes a source of courage, giving us the confidence to face each day without the fear of losing control. Learning to let go also brings clarity to our goals, as it helps us distinguish between what is essential and what is not. Often, our desire to control everything clouds our vision, making it difficult to see what truly matters. By releasing this grip, we allow ourselves to focus on the pursuits that align with our values, letting go of unnecessary worries. This clarity frees us from distractions, enabling us to channel our energy toward meaningful actions. The Stoics believed in the power of intention, understanding that a clear focus brings purpose to our lives. By choosing to let go, we refine our goals, creating a path that feels authentic and aligned with our highest aspirations. In relationships, letting go of control fosters healthier connections. When we try to manage others' thoughts, actions, or feelings, we create tension and distance. True connection flourishes when we accept others as they are, without trying to mold them to our expectations. This release of control builds trust, as it respects each person's autonomy and individuality. The Stoics valued acceptance, recognizing that relationships thrive on mutual understanding rather than control. By letting go, we create space for authentic interactions, allowing love and respect to flourish without the constraints of expectations. This acceptance strengthens our bonds, creating relationships that are both supportive and freeing. Letting go of control also reduces the stress that comes with constant striving. When we attempt to force outcomes, we create tension that often leads to exhaustion and burnout. By learning to release control, we alleviate this pressure, bringing a sense of ease to our actions. The Stoics saw the value in acting without attachment to results, focusing instead on the quality of the effort itself. This shift in mindset transforms how we approach our goals, allowing us to work with dedication but without the stress of needing specific results. This freedom from outcome-oriented thinking enriches our lives, as it encourages us to find joy in the journey rather than in the end goal alone. In our personal growth, releasing control fosters openness to change and transformation. When we rigidly control our paths, we often limit ourselves to familiar routines, missing out on growth opportunities. Letting go allows us to explore new experiences, welcoming growth without fear or restriction. The Stoics believed that growth comes from embracing change, seeing each new experience as a lesson. By releasing control, we remain open to life's teachings, evolving in ways we may not have anticipated. This willingness to grow creates a life that is dynamic and ever-expanding, a journey of continuous learning and self-discovery. Letting go also invites humility, a recognition that we don't have all the answers. Control often comes from a desire to know or predict every outcome, a mindset that can create frustration when things don't align with our expectations. Embracing humility reminds us that there is wisdom in uncertainty, that sometimes life offers insights beyond our understanding. The Stoics valued humility, seeing it as a pathway to wisdom. By releasing control, we acknowledge the limits of our knowledge, finding peace in not having all the answers. This humility strengthens our resilience, as it opens us to possibilities that we might have overlooked in a state of rigid control. Releasing control allows us to experience life more fully, as it frees us from the constraints of constant worry. When we try to manage every detail, we often miss the beauty of the present moment. Letting go brings us into the now, where we can fully engage with our surroundings and appreciate life's small joys. The Stoics taught the importance of presence, understanding that true fulfillment comes from embracing each moment as it is. By releasing control, we become more mindful, savoring life's experiences without the weight of future concerns. This presence adds depth to our journey, enriching our days with peace and appreciation. In all these ways, knowing when to let go of control transforms how we experience life. The Stoics believed that inner peace comes from aligning ourselves with life's natural rhythm, accepting that not everything is within our reach. By choosing to release control, we build resilience, trust, and flexibility, qualities that empower us to face life's uncertainties with courage. This journey of letting go isn't about giving up, but about finding strength in acceptance, creating a life that flows with purpose and serenity. Through this practice, we embrace a state of calm and confidence, allowing life to unfold as it will, free from the strain of constant control. Following the power of letting go, we now arrive at a practice essential to inner peace and meaningful connections: patience. The Stoics saw patience as a profound strength, one that allows us to endure, grow, and deepen our relationships. Patience is more than simply waiting. It's a calm resilience that strengthens our character and nurtures compassion. When we cultivate patience, we become more understanding, kinder, and less reactive. This practice brings clarity, helping us respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Patience with ourselves fosters self-acceptance and growth, while patience with others creates harmony and understanding. Through patience, we learn to embrace life's pace with grace, finding peace in the journey. Practicing patience with ourselves begins with releasing the pressure to be perfect. Many of us set high standards, often becoming our own harshest critics. When we develop patience, we learn to approach our growth with gentleness, recognizing that true progress is a gradual process. The Stoics taught that self-compassion is key to resilience, as it allows us to grow without the burden of self-judgment. By practicing patience with ourselves, we create space for learning and self-acceptance, nurturing an inner calm that strengthens us in the face of challenges. This patience empowers us to embrace our journey with a balanced perspective, finding peace in our own pace. In our interactions with others, patience fosters understanding and kindness. When we approach others with patience, we give them the freedom to express themselves fully, without fear of judgment. This patience builds trust, as people feel valued and understood in our presence. The Stoics valued relationships rooted in respect and empathy, knowing that patience is essential to both. By being patient, we create an atmosphere where true connection can thrive, allowing for open communication and mutual respect. This approach not only enhances our relationships, but also deepens our ability to see beyond surface behaviors, appreciating the unique experiences and perspectives of others. Patience helps us navigate difficult situations with a steady mind. Life presents countless challenges, and it's natural to feel frustration or impatience in moments of stress. By cultivating patience, we develop a calm resilience that helps us face these challenges without being overwhelmed. The Stoics believed that patience is a form of strength, one that helps us endure hardship without losing our composure. This strength allows us to approach difficulties with clarity, finding solutions rather than reacting impulsively. Patience in tough times empowers us to remain grounded, giving us the confidence to overcome obstacles with a steady, thoughtful approach. Practicing patience also helps us let go of the need for instant results. In a world that often values speed and immediate gratification, patience reminds us that true growth takes time. By accepting this reality, we reduce the pressure to rush through our goals, allowing each step to unfold naturally. The Stoics taught that enduring results are built on consistent effort rather than haste. Patience with our goals keeps us focused and motivated as we understand that each small step contributes to lasting progress. This long-term perspective fosters resilience, enabling us to stay committed without the frustration that comes from unrealistic timelines. With ourselves, patience creates room for self-reflection and self-discovery. When we are patient with our own journey, we take the time to understand our motivations, strengths, and areas for improvement. This introspective practice nurtures a deeper connection with who we are, fostering growth that aligns with our values. The Stoics valued self-awareness as a cornerstone of wisdom, and patience is essential to this understanding. By allowing ourselves time for reflection, we gain insights that guide our choices and actions. This patience with ourselves builds a foundation of self-trust, helping us grow with integrity and intention. In relationships, patience prevents unnecessary conflict and fosters harmony. When we respond impatiently, we often react emotionally, escalating tension rather than resolving it. Patience, however, gives us the pause needed to consider our words and actions, allowing us to communicate thoughtfully. This patience reduces misunderstandings and creates a space where differences can be addressed calmly. The Stoics valued thoughtful communication, knowing that patience plays a crucial role in maintaining peace. By practicing patience in our interactions, we build relationships that are based on mutual respect and understanding, strengthening our bonds with others. Patience with ourselves encourages persistence, a quality that fuels resilience. Often, we give up on our goals because we lack the patience to see them through. By cultivating patience, we build the persistence needed to pursue our aspirations, even when progress feels slow. The Stoics taught that consistency and patience go hand in hand, as they enable us to remain dedicated without becoming discouraged. This persistence strengthens our resolve, helping us move forward despite setbacks. Patience empowers us to keep going, knowing that each effort, however small, brings us closer to our goals. Practicing patience also enhances our ability to listen deeply. In conversations, we may feel the urge to interject or finish others' sentences, often missing the essence of what they are saying. Patience allows us to listen fully, giving others the space to express themselves without interruption. This deep listening fosters a sense of connection, as it shows others that we truly value their words. The Stoics believed that listening is a form of respect, a way to build understanding and empathy. By practicing patience in our listening, we nurture relationships built on trust and openness, deepening our connections with those around us. With patience, we learn to embrace life's natural rhythm rather than forcing our own pace. Many of us feel the urge to control outcomes or rush through experiences, often missing the beauty of the journey. Patience helps us slow down, allowing us to appreciate each moment as it unfolds. The Stoics valued presence, knowing that true peace is found in the here and now. By cultivating patience, we align ourselves with life's rhythm, finding contentment in each step. This presence brings a sense of calm as we let go of the need to rush and allow ourselves to experience life fully. In each of these ways, patience becomes a foundation for inner peace and harmonious relationships. The Stoics saw patience as a strength, a quality that brings resilience, clarity, and compassion to every area of life. By practicing patience with ourselves and others, we create a life rooted in understanding, acceptance, and peace. This journey of patience is one of continuous growth, as it deepens our connection to ourselves and those around us. Through patience, we cultivate a calm resilience that empowers us to face life with grace, building relationships and a life that reflect our deepest values and aspirations. Moving from the transformative power of patience, we now explore an even deeper aspect of character, aligning actions with values. The Stoics taught that true integrity is revealed through our actions, not merely our words or intentions. Living with integrity means that our behaviors consistently reflect our beliefs and principles. When our actions align with our values, we experience a profound sense of authenticity, confidence, and inner peace. Each decision becomes a statement of who we are and what we stand for, creating a life that is genuine and purposeful. Aligning actions with values isn't always easy, but it is a powerful practice that shapes our character, strengthens our relationships, and brings depth to our journey. Aligning actions with values begins with self-awareness. To act in accordance with our beliefs, we must first understand what those beliefs are. This requires a commitment to introspection, a willingness to explore our principles and identify what truly matters to us. The Stoics believed that knowing oneself is the foundation of wisdom, as it helps us navigate life with clarity. When we take time to reflect on our values, we gain a deeper understanding of our purpose. This awareness guides our choices, helping us act in ways that honor our core beliefs. By knowing ourselves, we create a clear path that is rooted in authenticity. Living in alignment with our values fosters self-respect, as it reinforces our commitment to integrity. When our actions reflect our beliefs, we build a relationship of trust with ourselves, knowing that we are living true to who we are. This self-respect enhances our confidence as we feel grounded in our choices. The Stoics taught that integrity is essential to inner peace, as it frees us from the inner conflict that arises when we act against our values. By aligning our actions with our principles, we cultivate a life that feels honest and genuine, creating a foundation of respect and trust that begins within. Aligning actions with values strengthens our relationships, as it builds trust and authenticity with others. People are naturally drawn to those who live with integrity, as it fosters a sense of reliability and consistency. When we act in ways that reflect our values, we communicate sincerity, allowing others to feel safe and respected in our presence. This integrity becomes the basis of meaningful relationships, as it creates a bond that is built on honesty. The Stoics valued relationships based on mutual respect and shared values, understanding that integrity is essential to connection. By aligning our actions with our beliefs, we deepen our relationships, creating connections that are both supportive and genuine. Integrity in action fosters resilience, as it strengthens our ability to stay true to our values in the face of challenges. Life often tests our commitment to our principles, presenting situations where compromise might seem easier. By choosing to act in alignment with our beliefs, even in difficult times, we reinforce our resilience. The Stoics taught that true strength comes from standing by our values, as it empowers us to navigate hardship with courage and grace. This commitment to integrity gives us a sense of inner stability, a quiet confidence that helps us face adversity without losing sight of who we are. This resilience becomes a source of strength, guiding us through challenges with unwavering clarity. When our actions reflect our values, we experience a sense of purpose that brings meaning to our lives. Acting in alignment with our beliefs transforms even small decisions into expressions of who we are and what we stand for. This purposeful approach to life enriches our experience, as each action becomes an opportunity to live authentically. The Stoics valued a life of purpose, one that is rooted in intention and guided by clear principles. By letting our actions reflect our values, we create a life that feels fulfilling, as we know that our efforts contribute to something meaningful. This purpose-driven life brings satisfaction, as it aligns our daily choices with our highest aspirations. Aligning actions with values also promotes self-discipline, as it requires us to make conscious choices rather than acting impulsively. Discipline is essential to living with integrity, as it helps us resist the temptations or distractions that might lead us away from our values. The Stoics taught that discipline is a path to wisdom, as it enables us to act thoughtfully. By exercising self-discipline, we ensure that our actions reflect our beliefs, even when it's challenging. This discipline strengthens our character, helping us stay true to our principles and build a life that is grounded in authenticity. When we act in alignment with our values, we contribute positively to the world around us. Our actions have a ripple effect, influencing others and shaping our communities. By living with integrity, we inspire others to do the same, creating an environment that values honesty and respect. The Stoics believed that integrity benefits both the individual and society, as it fosters harmony and trust. When our actions reflect our values, we become a force for good, impacting others in ways that extend beyond ourselves. This positive influence enhances our sense of purpose, as we see how our choices contribute to a greater whole. Living in alignment with our values also helps us make decisions with clarity. When we know our principles, we can make choices that honor those principles, reducing the confusion that often arises in complex situations. The Stoics valued clear decision-making, understanding that integrity simplifies our choices. By using our values as a compass, we navigate life with confidence, as we know that each decision reflects who we are. This clarity reduces the stress of uncertainty as we rely on our principles to guide us. Acting in alignment with our values brings a sense of ease, as it removes the need for constant second-guessing. Acting according to our values cultivates humility, as it reminds us that integrity is a lifelong practice. Living authentically requires continuous reflection and commitment, as we strive to embody our principles in every action. The Stoics valued humility, understanding that true wisdom requires acknowledging our growth areas. By aligning our actions with our values, we accept that integrity is a journey, one that requires us to learn and adapt. This humility strengthens our character, as it keeps us open to improvement. By embracing this journey, we create a life that reflects both our strengths and our willingness to grow. In all these ways, letting our actions reflect our values shapes a life that is rich in authenticity, resilience, and purpose. The Stoics taught that integrity is the foundation of a meaningful life, as it allows us to live in harmony with ourselves and others. By aligning our actions with our beliefs, we create a life that feels true, a life that resonates with our deepest values and aspirations. This path of integrity isn't always easy, but it is deeply fulfilling, as it brings a sense of peace that can only come from living authentically. Through this practice, we build a legacy that reflects who we are, creating a life that is both genuine and inspiring. From the strength of living in alignment with our values, we now turn to the remarkable impact of small, consistent efforts. The Stoics understood that meaningful change rarely happens overnight. It is built steadily, moment by moment, through simple, persistent actions. These small efforts, when done with intention, hold the power to transform our lives in profound ways. They may seem insignificant on their own, but over time, they compound, creating momentum that brings us closer to our goals. By embracing the power of these small steps, we nurture resilience, build habits, and foster a life that reflects our deepest aspirations. Consistency is the quiet force that shapes our journey, proving that even the smallest actions can lead to lasting growth and fulfillment. Consistency is essential to progress, because it teaches us the value of persistence. When we take small steps regularly, we build a habit of perseverance that strengthens our resolve. This persistence is key to facing setbacks, as it reminds us that progress isn't always visible in the moment. The Stoics valued endurance, understanding that long-term success requires steady effort. By committing to small actions, we learn to trust the process, knowing that each step brings us closer to our goals. This dedication creates resilience, helping us navigate obstacles with patience and confidence, fueled by the belief that consistent effort will yield results. Small, consistent actions also help us overcome the fear of starting something new. Often, the thought of tackling a big goal feels overwhelming, and we may delay beginning as a result. By breaking down our ambitions into manageable steps, we reduce this intimidation, making it easier to take the first step. The Stoics believed in focusing on what we can do in the present moment, rather than being overwhelmed by the entirety of a task. Each small action, taken consistently, builds momentum, gradually easing us into the journey. This approach reduces anxiety, allowing us to begin without the pressure of perfection, creating a path that feels achievable and encouraging. In our personal growth, small efforts compound to bring meaningful change. When we make a habit of small improvements, whether through reading, practicing gratitude, or learning new skills, we gradually become more capable, wise, and resilient. The Stoics understood that growth is a continuous process, one that requires dedication over time. By focusing on small, consistent actions, we avoid burnout, as these efforts are sustainable and adaptable. This steady growth enriches our lives, as each small step adds depth to our knowledge and experience. With time, these efforts transform us, leading to a life that reflects our commitment to personal development. Consistency also cultivates discipline, a quality essential to living with purpose. When we commit to small actions, we practice discipline by choosing intentional efforts over convenience or distraction. The Stoics valued discipline as a means of aligning our actions with our values, helping us stay focused. By making small, regular efforts, we build self-control, reinforcing our ability to stay committed even when motivation wanes. This discipline enhances our confidence as we trust ourselves to follow through on our intentions. Through these small actions, we create a foundation of reliability, both for ourselves and for others, proving that discipline and dedication create a life of integrity and strength. Small, consistent efforts allow us to improve our health and well-being without drastic changes. Often, we approach health goals with intense, short-lived enthusiasm, only to feel discouraged when results aren't immediate. By focusing on small actions, like drinking more water, taking daily walks, or practicing mindfulness, we make lasting changes that are easy to maintain. The Stoics valued moderation, understanding that balance is key to long-term well-being. These small habits accumulate, gradually improving our health in a way that feels natural and sustainable. Over time, these actions become part of our routine, leading to a life that feels energized, balanced, and healthy. In relationships, small gestures build lasting bonds. Acts of kindness, moments of listening, and thoughtful gestures, when done consistently, foster trust and intimacy. The Stoics taught that strong relationships are built on respect and care, qualities that are expressed through daily actions. By making small, intentional efforts to connect with others, we deepen our relationships, creating bonds that are supportive and fulfilling. These small actions show our commitment, helping others feel valued and understood. With time, these gestures strengthen our relationships, creating a network of meaningful connections that enhance our lives. Small, consistent efforts help us develop valuable skills, as they create a structure for continuous learning. Mastery of any skill requires patience and practice, qualities that are nurtured through regular, focused efforts. The Stoics understood that knowledge is built over time, with each lesson adding to our understanding. By dedicating time to small steps, whether practicing an instrument, learning a language, or honing a craft, we build expertise. This approach prevents burnout, as we're not overwhelmed by unrealistic expectations. Instead, we progress steadily, growing our skills and confidence through daily practice that leads to lasting proficiency. Consistent actions also teach us resilience, as they prepare us to handle challenges with patience. Life is full of setbacks, and it's easy to feel defeated when progress is slow. By practicing small, steady efforts, we develop a mindset that embraces persistence, even in the face of obstacles. The Stoics valued resilience, seeing it as a quality that allows us to endure and grow stronger. Each small action reinforces this resilience, reminding us that progress isn't always immediate, but is always possible. This mindset helps us overcome difficulties as we trust in the power of persistence to carry us forward. Small actions help us create a sense of purpose, as they remind us that each day is an opportunity for growth. When we focus on consistent efforts, we make each moment meaningful, aligning our actions with our goals. The Stoics taught that purpose is found in the present, in the small choices that define our journey. By committing to these actions, we shape our lives in ways that reflect our intentions. This purpose-driven approach brings fulfillment, as we know that each small effort contributes to something greater. Through these actions, we live with clarity, knowing that our choices reflect our highest values. Through these practices, the power of small, consistent efforts becomes clear. The Stoics understood that true change is built on dedication, not quick fixes or fleeting motivation. By embracing these small steps, we create a life of resilience, growth, and purpose, one that is shaped by our deepest values. Consistency transforms us in ways that may not be visible in the moment, but reveal their impact over time. With each small action, we move closer to a life that is fulfilling, purposeful, and aligned with our aspirations. This journey of steady progress becomes a testament to our commitment, proving that even the smallest efforts hold the power to shape a meaningful life. Shifting from the power of consistent actions, we now focus on the wisdom that comes from learning from the past while avoiding the trap of dwelling on it. The Stoics believed that the past holds valuable lessons, but it is not meant to control or define us. Reflecting on the past allows us to understand our choices, appreciate our growth, and avoid repeating mistakes. However, when we become fixated on past regrets or hurts, we rob ourselves of the present and cloud our future. By embracing a balanced view of the past, we transform our experiences into valuable insights that shape our journey without overshadowing it. This practice brings resilience, acceptance, and clarity, freeing us to live fully in the here and now. Learning from the past begins with acknowledging our experiences without judgment. Every mistake, success, and hardship has contributed to who we are today, and each moment holds a lesson. The Stoics saw reflection as a tool for growth, allowing us to examine our past choices and behaviors with a curious and open mind. This perspective turns past events into teachers, helping us see where we succeeded and where we could improve. By reflecting without judgment, we gain insights that inform our future decisions, creating a foundation of self-awareness and wisdom that enriches our journey forward. Releasing judgment about the past encourages self-compassion. Often we look back with harsh criticism, regretting choices or feeling shame for past actions. Patience with ourselves helps us see the past for what it is, a series of moments that taught us something valuable. The Stoics understood that wisdom grows from experience, both good and bad. When we approach our past with kindness, we recognize that we did the best we could with the knowledge and resources we had at the time. This compassion frees us from guilt, allowing us to move forward with a lighter heart, knowing that each past decision contributed to our growth. Reflecting on the past also helps us develop resilience. By examining moments of hardship or struggle, we see how we overcame challenges and learned to adapt. These reflections strengthen our confidence, reminding us of our ability to navigate difficult times. The Stoics valued resilience, seeing it as a quality that helps us face future challenges with courage. By learning from past hardships, we build a sense of inner strength, knowing that we have endured and grown from our experiences. This resilience becomes a source of empowerment, helping us approach life's uncertainties with a calm and steady mind. Understanding the past helps us identify patterns, revealing habits or behaviors that no longer serve us. When we look back with a clear perspective, we can see where we may have repeated certain mistakes or fallen into unhelpful routines. This awareness provides an opportunity for change as we recognize patterns that hold us back. The Stoics believed that self-awareness is key to growth, as it enables us to choose new paths and make better decisions. By learning from these patterns, we break free from cycles that no longer benefit us, creating room for new habits and choices that align with our present goals. Learning from the past also nurtures humility. When we reflect on moments where we acted unwisely, we develop an understanding of our limitations and imperfections. This humility fosters acceptance, as we recognize that mistakes are part of the human experience. The Stoics valued humility, seeing it as a pathway to wisdom and growth. By embracing our past imperfections, we become more open to learning and improving, understanding that each misstep was a chance to grow. This humility strengthens our character, helping us approach each day with a sense of openness and curiosity, ready to learn and evolve. By using the past as a teacher, we build empathy and understanding toward others. When we reflect on our own mistakes, we become more forgiving of the mistakes of others. This empathy enhances our relationships, as it reminds us that everyone is on their own journey of growth. The Stoics believed that compassion and understanding deepen our connections, as they foster respect and kindness. By learning from our past, we cultivate empathy that helps us navigate relationships with patience and grace. This perspective strengthens our bonds, creating connections that are rooted in mutual understanding and support. Viewing the past with balance helps us avoid the trap of regret. Dwelling on what we could have done differently only serves to keep us anchored to a time we cannot change. The Stoics taught that dwelling on the past is a form of resistance, one that prevents us from embracing the present. By releasing regret, we free ourselves from the weight of what if and if only. This freedom allows us to fully engage with the present, making choices that reflect who we are now rather than who we once were. Letting go of regret empowers us to live fully, appreciating each moment as an opportunity for growth. The past can also teach us gratitude. When we reflect on moments of joy or success, we develop a deeper appreciation for those experiences. This gratitude reminds us of the beauty that has shaped our journey, adding richness to our memories. The Stoics valued gratitude as a source of contentment, helping us recognize the blessings in our lives. By embracing gratitude for the past, we cultivate a sense of abundance, knowing that life has given us both lessons and joy. This mindset enhances our well-being as we find fulfillment in the journey itself, rather than in the pursuit of future achievements. Learning from the past teaches us patience, as it reminds us that growth is gradual. Reflecting on how we have changed over time reveals the slow but steady progress we've made. The Stoics valued patience, understanding that true growth takes time and persistence. By appreciating the progress we've made, we develop patience for our current journey, knowing that each step brings us closer to our goals. This perspective reduces frustration, as it reminds us that transformation doesn't happen overnight. By embracing this patience, we cultivate a mindset of resilience and acceptance, finding peace in the gradual nature of growth. Through these reflections, we realize that the past is a guide, not a ruler. The Stoics understood that while we learn from our experiences, we are not defined by them. Each moment in the past contributed to our growth, but it does not dictate our future. By maintaining a balanced view, we honor our journey without being bound by it. This freedom allows us to step forward with courage, knowing that the past has shaped us, but does not limit us. In this way, we live with a sense of empowerment and purpose, grounded in the lessons of the past, yet fully present in the opportunities of today. Embracing the lessons of the past brings us to a powerful mindset shift, viewing challenges as pathways to growth. The Stoics believed that adversity is not something to fear or avoid, but a crucial part of becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Every obstacle, no matter how difficult, carries the potential to shape us in meaningful ways. When we begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth, we cultivate a resilience that transforms how we respond to life's hardships. Rather than feeling defeated, we find purpose in our struggles, recognizing that each challenge offers valuable insights and lessons. This approach empowers us to face adversity with courage, using it as a stepping stone to a better self. Facing challenges as growth opportunities helps us redefine adversity itself. Many times, our initial response to hardship is resistance or frustration, but by reframing challenges, we find purpose in the struggle. The Stoics taught that we cannot control external events, but can choose how we interpret and respond to them. This interpretation allows us to see difficulties as lessons rather than setbacks. When we approach challenges with this perspective, we reduce suffering, as we no longer view hardship as a threat, but as a chance to grow. This reframing transforms our experience, giving us the strength to rise above adversity. Seeing challenges as opportunities also strengthens our resilience. When we encounter obstacles and choose to learn from them, we develop a capacity to endure with grace. Each challenge becomes a building block in our character, helping us face future difficulties with greater confidence. The Stoics valued resilience, understanding that it allows us to remain steady even in turbulent times. By using adversity as a tool for growth, we reinforce our resilience, building a mindset that can weather life's storms. This resilience brings a sense of peace, as we trust in our ability to navigate whatever comes our way. Approaching challenges with a growth mindset encourages self-reflection. Every difficulty reveals aspects of ourselves that may go unnoticed in easy times, whether it's a strength we didn't know we had or a habit that needs improvement. The Stoics taught that self-awareness is essential to wisdom, as it helps us understand both our strengths and limitations. By reflecting on our responses to challenges, we gain insights that deepen our self-understanding. This introspection becomes a guide for personal growth, helping us recognize areas for improvement and celebrate the qualities that help us overcome hardship. Embracing challenges as growth opportunities fosters adaptability, a skill that allows us to navigate change with ease. Life is full of unexpected twists, and rigidly resisting these changes often leads to frustration. By choosing to adapt, we create flexibility in our mindset, allowing us to flow with circumstances rather than against them. The Stoics valued adaptability as they understood that true strength lies in our ability to adjust without losing ourselves. This adaptability reduces stress as we become less attached to specific outcomes and more open to new paths. With each challenge, we refine our ability to adapt, creating a life that is both resilient and open to possibility. Seeing challenges as chances for growth also inspires persistence. When we view adversity as a teacher, we become more willing to endure, knowing that each effort brings us closer to wisdom and strength. This persistence enables us to stay committed even when progress feels slow, as we recognize the value in steady effort. The Stoics taught that endurance is key to resilience, helping us cultivate patience in the face of hardship. By approaching challenges with persistence, we reinforce our dedication to growth, proving that strength comes not from avoiding struggle, but from embracing it. This tenacity builds confidence as we trust in our ability to overcome obstacles. When we approach challenges as growth opportunities, we build courage. Each time we face adversity with an open heart, we strengthen our bravery, as we no longer fear difficulty. The Stoics saw courage as a virtue, a quality that empowers us to act in alignment with our values, even in the face of fear. By viewing challenges as stepping stones to growth, we cultivate a mindset that embraces courage as a daily practice. This courage becomes a foundation, giving us the confidence to pursue our goals and face uncertainty with conviction. With each challenge, we reinforce this courage, creating a life that is bold and resilient. Challenges also teach us patience, as growth is often a gradual process. When we encounter hardship, it's natural to want quick solutions, but by embracing patience, we allow growth to unfold in its own time. The Stoics valued patience, recognizing that true resilience is built over time. This patience helps us approach each difficulty with a calm mind, reducing the anxiety that comes from rushing through challenges. By practicing patience, we experience each moment fully, appreciating the process rather than fixating on the outcome. This patience deepens our resilience as we learn to endure without losing our inner peace. Seeing challenges as opportunities for growth enhances our creativity, as it encourages us to think beyond conventional solutions. When we face obstacles, we are often forced to find new ways of solving problems, sparking creativity that might otherwise remain untapped. The Stoics valued creative problem-solving, understanding that adversity often reveals unexpected paths. By embracing challenges with a curious mind, we become more innovative, finding solutions that align with our values. This creativity enriches our lives as we develop skills and perspectives that help us navigate complexity with grace and ingenuity. Approaching challenges with a growth mindset fosters gratitude, as it reminds us of the lessons that each experience brings. Even in hardship, we find opportunities to learn and grow, cultivating gratitude for the strength and wisdom gained. The Stoics saw gratitude as essential to well-being, a reminder that every experience, whether joyful or difficult, has value. This gratitude enhances our resilience as it shifts our focus from what we lack to what we gain. By embracing challenges with gratitude, we create a mindset that finds fulfillment in growth, adding depth and richness to our lives. In these ways, each challenge becomes a meaningful part of our journey, a chance to learn, evolve, and become stronger. The Stoics believed that adversity is a pathway to wisdom, a reminder that true strength is found in our response to hardship. By seeing challenges as opportunities for growth, we transform our perspective, empowering ourselves to face life's trials with grace and determination. This mindset shift enriches every experience, as we recognize that even the hardest moments carry the seeds of growth. Through this approach, we live with resilience, courage, and purpose, embracing each challenge as a stepping stone to a life of strength and wisdom. Moving from the strength found in approaching challenges as opportunities for growth, we turn now to the importance of recognizing and celebrating our progress along the way. The Stoics believed that each step forward, no matter how small, is a part of our journey that deserves acknowledgement. Celebrating progress isn't about indulging in pride, but rather honoring the effort and resilience we bring to our goals. Growth is gradual, and when we take the time to recognize each achievement, we build motivation, confidence, and a sense of gratitude. This practice of acknowledgement creates a positive cycle that encourages further growth and reinforces our commitment. By appreciating even the smallest victories, we cultivate a mindset of gratitude and resilience, transforming each milestone into a source of strength. Acknowledging small wins helps us build momentum. Each step we take reinforces our progress, creating a steady rhythm that carries us forward. The Stoics valued consistency, knowing that small achievements add up to significant change. By celebrating each step, we remind ourselves of the distance we've already covered, which fuels our determination to continue. This momentum becomes a powerful force, keeping us motivated and focused. When we recognize our progress, we see that our efforts are making a difference, no matter how gradual, and this awareness encourages us to keep moving forward with purpose. Celebrating progress also nurtures self-confidence, as it reminds us of our capabilities. Each accomplishment, no matter how small, reinforces our belief in ourselves and our ability to overcome challenges. The Stoics taught that true confidence comes from within, built through experience and self-awareness. By acknowledging our achievements, we develop a stronger sense of self, one that isn't reliant on external validation. This inner confidence becomes a source of resilience, helping us face future challenges with a calm assurance rooted in our past successes. With each celebration, we strengthen our trust in ourselves and our journey. Taking time to celebrate also enhances our motivation, as it provides positive reinforcement for our efforts. When we recognize the progress we've made, we feel a sense of satisfaction that renews our commitment to our goals. The Stoics understood that motivation is essential to perseverance, as it keeps our focus sharp. By celebrating each small step, we create a habit of encouragement, one that helps us stay dedicated even when progress feels slow. This positive reinforcement reminds us that growth is happening, inspiring us to keep pushing forward. With each acknowledgement, we renew our motivation and keep our passion alive. Recognizing progress teaches us to appreciate the journey rather than fixating solely on the destination. Often, we become so focused on our end goals that we overlook the value of each step along the way. The Stoics believed that fulfillment is found in the process, not just in the outcome. By celebrating our progress, we learn to find joy in the journey itself, appreciating the small moments that make up our growth. This appreciation creates a sense of contentment as we realize that each step is meaningful. With this perspective, we enrich our experience, finding value in every part of our journey. Celebrating our achievements cultivates a mindset of gratitude, as it shifts our focus from what remains to be done to what we have already accomplished. The Stoics saw gratitude as essential to well-being, helping us appreciate the present moment. When we take time to acknowledge our progress, we foster a sense of abundance, knowing that each step brings us closer to our goals. This gratitude enhances our resilience, as it fills us with a sense of satisfaction and purpose. By focusing on our achievements, we create a positive outlook that adds depth to our journey, reminding us of the progress we've made and the growth we've experienced. Acknowledging progress also reinforces our values, as it reminds us why we chose our goals in the first place. Each small win is a reflection of our commitment to our principles and aspirations. The Stoics taught that aligning our actions with our values brings meaning to our lives. By celebrating our achievements, we strengthen our connection to these values, as each milestone reaffirms our dedication. This alignment enhances our sense of purpose, as we see that our progress is not only a reflection of our efforts, but also of our deepest beliefs. With each celebration, we honor the values that guide us. Celebrating progress teaches us patience, as it reminds us that growth is gradual and cumulative. Often, we expect immediate results, which can lead to frustration when progress feels slow. By acknowledging each step, we learn to appreciate the process, cultivating a sense of calm and acceptance. The Stoics valued patience, recognizing that true transformation takes time. When we celebrate small achievements, we reduce the urge to rush, allowing ourselves to grow at a natural pace. This patience enhances our resilience, as it reminds us that steady progress is valuable, creating a mindset of endurance and calm. Recognizing progress also encourages us to reflect on the lessons we've learned along the way. Each milestone holds insights into our strengths, areas for improvement, and resilience. The Stoics believed that reflection is key to wisdom, as it helps us learn from experience. By celebrating our progress, we create a moment of reflection, allowing us to appreciate the growth and knowledge gained from each step. This reflection enhances our self-awareness, helping us understand the impact of our efforts. With each celebration, we deepen our connection to our journey, seeing how each step contributes to our overall growth. Celebrating small wins helps us stay focused on the present, as it shifts our attention to the achievements of today rather than the goals of tomorrow. The Stoics valued presence, understanding that fulfillment is found in the here and now. By recognizing our current progress, we ground ourselves in the present moment, appreciating the achievements that are already ours. This focus on the present reduces anxiety about the future, as it reminds us that growth is happening now. By celebrating each step, we find peace in the present, knowing that each moment is valuable and worthy of recognition. Through these practices, we see that celebrating progress, no matter how small, is essential to a fulfilling journey. The Stoics understood that each step, however modest, adds to the richness of our experience, building confidence, resilience, and gratitude. By taking time to acknowledge our achievements, we create a life that honors both the journey and the destination. This practice of celebration transforms our mindset, allowing us to see the value in every part of our growth. With each acknowledgement, we cultivate a life filled with purpose, appreciation, and strength, embracing each step as a meaningful part of our path forward. Building on the importance of celebrating every small step, we now arrive at a deeper foundation essential for a fulfilling life, prioritizing both mental and physical health. The Stoics believed that true strength and resilience come from caring for the mind and body as intertwined pillars of well-being. When we nurture these two aspects, we create a solid base that supports our growth, helps us handle life's challenges, and enriches our experiences. True well-being isn't just about achieving goals, but about sustaining a healthy balance that enables us to thrive, stay present, and pursue what matters. By focusing on mental and physical health, we build a life that feels strong, stable, and resilient, ready to take on every challenge and cherish every moment. Caring for mental health begins with self-awareness, recognizing the thoughts, emotions, and stresses that impact us. By paying attention to our inner state, we can identify areas where we need rest, support, or change. The Stoics valued self-knowledge, understanding that a calm mind provides clarity and resilience. Through mindfulness and reflection, we cultivate mental habits that strengthen our ability to remain steady. This mental stability empowers us to face challenges with calm and purpose, creating a balanced outlook that is neither easily shaken nor overwhelmed. Prioritizing our mental well-being strengthens our inner world, building a foundation that sustains us in every situation. Physical health is equally crucial, as a strong body supports a clear mind. The Stoics understood that physical well-being impacts our mental state, influencing our energy, mood, and focus. Regular movement, nourishing food, and sufficient rest are not only acts of care, but essential investments in a life of vitality. By maintaining physical health, we experience greater energy and resilience, which fuels our pursuits. This care for our bodies is not about perfection, but about building strength that supports us daily. When we feel physically well, we are better equipped to enjoy life's moments, face challenges, and pursue growth. Mental resilience is built through practices that calm the mind, such as meditation, journaling, or time in nature. These habits reduce stress, helping us gain perspective and maintain balance. The Stoics believed that a clear mind is essential to wisdom, as it enables us to see situations without being clouded by anxiety or doubt. By cultivating mental resilience, we prepare ourselves to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity. This resilience becomes a foundation of inner peace, helping us manage emotions and respond thoughtfully to challenges. Through these practices, we create a mental landscape that is peaceful, focused, and ready to grow. Physical health routines, like regular exercise, also foster discipline and persistence. Committing to physical activity teaches us to stay consistent, even when motivation wanes. The Stoics saw discipline as a virtue, understanding that it builds both mental and physical strength. When we prioritize exercise, we develop resilience in body and mind, creating habits that sustain us over the long term. This commitment to physical health reinforces our discipline, which carries over into other areas of life. By caring for our bodies, we practice dedication that strengthens our character, creating a foundation of persistence that supports our personal and professional growth. Mental health benefits from setting boundaries, as it helps us protect our peace. Often, we take on too many responsibilities, leading to stress and burnout. By prioritizing boundaries, we guard our mental well-being, allowing space for rest and reflection. The Stoics valued balance, understanding that well-being requires saying no when needed. By setting boundaries, we create a life that respects our mental health, ensuring we have the energy to invest in what truly matters. This practice helps us stay grounded as we protect our time and energy, fostering a life that feels both manageable and fulfilling. Physical health requires rest and recovery, as these are essential for growth and resilience. Often, we overlook the need for rest, pushing ourselves to do more at the expense of our well-being. The Stoics understood that balance is key, as it prevents burnout and ensures sustained vitality. By prioritizing rest, we allow our bodies to recover, enhancing our strength and energy. This balance between activity and rest supports a healthy lifestyle, enabling us to pursue our goals with renewed energy. Taking time to rest isn't a sign of weakness. It's a commitment to sustainable growth that respects our physical limits. Mental well-being is enhanced through positive relationships, as meaningful connections provide emotional support and understanding. The Stoics valued relationships built on mutual respect, recognizing that companionship enriches life. By surrounding ourselves with supportive people, we create a network that strengthens our mental resilience. These connections provide comfort during difficult times, and celebrate with us in moments of joy. Investing in relationships that uplift us nurtures our mental health, creating a sense of belonging that enhances our well-being. With this support, we feel more equipped to handle life's challenges, knowing we're not alone on our journey. Physical health is also bolstered by a mindful approach to nutrition. What we consume affects not only our bodies, but also our minds, influencing energy, mood, and focus. By choosing nourishing foods, we support our physical well-being and mental clarity. The Stoics valued moderation, understanding that balance in all things is key to health. This mindful approach to eating enhances our physical strength, helping us feel energized and ready for each day. Nutrition becomes an act of self-care, one that respects our bodies and minds, creating a foundation of health that supports us fully. Prioritizing mental health includes reducing exposure to negativity, whether from media, environments, or people. Constant negativity can drain our mental energy, affecting our outlook and resilience. The Stoics believed in cultivating a positive mindset, as it helps us face life's challenges with grace. By protecting our mental space from negativity, we foster a mindset that is hopeful and strong. This choice doesn't mean ignoring reality, but rather focusing on perspectives that uplift and empower us. By curating what we allow into our minds, we create a mental environment that supports growth, positivity, and resilience. Physical health benefits from regular mindful movement that suits our bodies and preferences. Exercise isn't only about fitness, but about creating energy, reducing stress, and fostering joy. The Stoics saw the body as a vessel that supports the mind, and they valued care for physical well-being. By engaging in physical activities we enjoy, we build habits that feel sustainable and rewarding. This regular movement enhances our quality of life, creating a sense of vitality that strengthens both body and spirit. With each step, stretch, or lift, we invest in our well-being, building a body that feels strong, balanced, and ready for life. Through these practices, we understand that true well-being begins with a commitment to both mental and physical health. The Stoics taught that a balanced life requires care for the mind and body, as they are interdependent. By prioritizing health, we create a foundation that sustains our growth, resilience, and joy. This commitment to well-being enriches every aspect of our lives, enabling us to live with energy, purpose, and peace. With each act of care, we honor our journey, building a life that feels strong, stable, and ready to embrace all that comes our way. Through this dedication to health, we lay the groundwork for a life that is fulfilling, resilient, and deeply meaningful. As we build a strong foundation through caring for our mental and physical health, we now turn to the pursuit of continuous growth through learning. The Stoics believed that lifelong learning is essential to personal growth, resilience, and wisdom. Embracing a growth mindset means valuing each opportunity to learn, welcoming new perspectives, and being open to change. Learning is not only about gathering knowledge, but about transforming ourselves with each lesson, insight, and skill we gain. By fostering a growth mindset, we expand our potential, deepen our understanding, and enrich our journey. Every day offers the possibility of growth, and by staying curious, we build a life that is vibrant, resilient, and full of possibility. A growth mindset begins with curiosity, a drive to explore, question, and understand. Curiosity keeps our minds active and engaged, constantly seeking new insights that broaden our perspective. The Stoics valued curiosity as a way to understand both the world and ourselves. By nurturing a curious mindset, we open ourselves to endless learning, finding wisdom in places we might not expect. This curiosity becomes a spark that fuels our growth, encouraging us to seek knowledge not out of necessity, but out of genuine interest. With each question and discovery, we add depth to our lives, building a mindset that thrives on learning. Continuous learning encourages adaptability, as it keeps us open to change and new ideas. Life is constantly evolving, and a growth mindset allows us to adapt rather than resist. The Stoics believed in flexibility, knowing that adaptability is a strength in navigating life's uncertainties. When we are open to learning, we develop the resilience to face new challenges, as we're willing to acquire skills and knowledge that help us adjust. This adaptability makes us more resilient, as we learn to see change as an opportunity rather than a threat. By embracing learning, we create a mindset that welcomes change, enhancing our ability to thrive in all circumstances. Learning also teaches humility, as it reminds us that there is always more to know. A growth mindset acknowledges that knowledge is limitless, and we can never fully master everything. The Stoics valued humility, understanding that wisdom begins with recognizing our limitations. By embracing learning, we accept that we are always students, open to new insights and corrections. This humility creates a mindset that is eager to grow, free from the arrogance that comes with thinking we know it all. By remaining humble, we continue to expand our understanding, building a life that is enriched by the endless pursuit of knowledge. A growth mindset enhances resilience, as it equips us with tools to handle life's challenges. Each skill or insight we gain adds to our ability to navigate hardship with wisdom and strength. The Stoics believed that knowledge is a form of power, one that helps us endure and grow. When we approach learning as a way to strengthen ourselves, we build resilience, as each lesson becomes a tool in our personal toolkit. This resilience is not just about surviving challenges, but thriving in spite of them, using each hardship as a chance to apply what we've learned. With a growth mindset, we turn obstacles into opportunities for growth. Learning fosters self-awareness, as each new insight reveals more about who we are and how we respond to the world. The Stoics valued self-knowledge, understanding that growth begins with knowing ourselves deeply. By embracing learning, we explore our strengths, weaknesses, and motivations, gaining clarity on our values and goals. This self-awareness guides our journey, helping us make choices that align with our true selves. As we grow in understanding, we build a life that feels authentic and purposeful, grounded in the insights we gain from continuous learning. With each lesson, we deepen our connection to ourselves and our path. Embracing learning opens us to diverse perspectives, enhancing our empathy and understanding of others. When we learn from people with different backgrounds, experiences, and ideas, we broaden our worldview, appreciating the richness of diversity. The Stoics valued empathy, seeing it as essential to compassion and connection. By staying open to new perspectives, we build empathy, recognizing that each person has unique insights to share. This openness enhances our relationships, as it encourages us to listen, understand, and respect differences. Through continuous learning, we create a mindset that values connection, finding unity in diversity. A growth mindset encourages innovation, as it invites us to think creatively and explore new solutions. When we embrace learning, we are not bound by rigid ways of thinking, but are open to experimenting and discovering. The Stoics valued creativity as a way to approach life's challenges with resourcefulness. By fostering a growth mindset, we develop the ability to think beyond convention, finding innovative paths that align with our goals. This creativity enriches our journey as we become problem solvers who are unafraid to explore new ideas. With each lesson, we enhance our ability to create, adapt, and succeed. Continuous learning builds confidence, as each new skill or insight reinforces our belief in our abilities. When we commit to growth, we see ourselves improve, which strengthens our self-esteem. The Stoics understood that confidence grows from experience, as each achievement builds our sense of self-worth. By embracing learning, we create a track record of growth that boosts our confidence, proving to ourselves that we are capable. This confidence empowers us to pursue our goals without fear, as we trust in our ability to grow and adapt. With each lesson, we strengthen our belief in ourselves and our potential. Learning also instills patience, as growth is a gradual process that requires time and effort. The Stoics valued patience, knowing that wisdom cannot be rushed. A growth mindset understands that true knowledge takes time to acquire, and it is willing to learn slowly and steadily. This patience enhances our resilience, as it helps us endure challenges without becoming discouraged. By committing to learning, we build patience, understanding that each step forward, no matter how small, contributes to our growth. With this mindset, we remain focused on progress rather than speed, allowing our journey to unfold naturally. Embracing a growth mindset enriches every aspect of our lives. The Stoics taught that wisdom is a lifelong pursuit, one that brings purpose, resilience, and fulfillment. By fostering a mindset that values learning, we create a life that is constantly expanding, filled with curiosity, understanding, and growth. Each lesson becomes a stepping stone on our path, adding depth, strength, and meaning. Through continuous learning, we transform ourselves and our world, creating a journey that is rich in experience, wisdom, and possibility. This dedication to growth empowers us to live fully, embracing each day as an opportunity to learn, evolve, and thrive. In embracing these life lessons, we open ourselves to a journey that goes beyond surface goals, guiding us to live with purpose, resilience, and clarity. From building resilience and identifying toxic influences to learning patience, nurturing our mental and physical health, and embracing a growth mindset, each lesson reflects the wisdom of Stoicism, teaching us to navigate life with strength and grace. As we honor these principles, we find not only a path to personal growth, but a powerful toolkit for facing life's challenges and embracing every opportunity for joy, fulfillment, and inner peace. If these lessons resonate with you, share your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know which lesson speaks to you the most and how you plan to apply it in your journey. Don't miss out on more transformative content like this. Subscribe to the channel and join us as we continue exploring insights that can shape a powerful and meaningful life.